Cool beans. Let me shift the camera over this way. You guys looking a little worse for the wear. Took some hits. I don't want to hear it, Sylvina. I'm gonna kill you at some point.
We fought this dude.
Didn't you say we could go sleep?
Yeah, you can go sleep. I think you guys
yes.
pieced the fuck out to go sleep somewhere safe.
Yeah.
And got your
I'm
levels.
going back to town.
This is just like where the map left off. I assume
Yeah.
I'm gonna drag you guys so you're all in the teleportation chamber. But your last big fight was with this guy, and his two little buddies.
Also, just to note that, so it does not catch you off guard, if you scroll up to above where we were all testing stuff for our level, I was testing stuff for my level, I guess.
It's a lot of solar detonations there, buddy.
Point.
What?
Well, I always tested at multiple levels to make sure the equations are working.
I hear you. Nice. Vitality damage, Jesus Christ.
Are we taking enough
only
of
against
a
the undead?
So I'm gonna drag everyone to the teleport chamber because you guys did say you would go rest in town.
Before we go, do we want to loot the room they were in?
Yeah, I'll drag your tokens, but we can say you are looting that room.
Are we taking enough of a long rest to get all of our hit points back?
Are you guys trying to take multiple days? There's still stuff in this dungeon.
Let's take a day and we'll see what we can do. I can still do more healing once we're in town.
Yeah.
At the very least, I would say, if you have any healing left for the day, burn your healing before you sleep. Remember, on a sleep, you're gonna get level times con modifier back. And then...
It's not bad, it's starting to add up.
Yeah, it starts to snowball.
And then I'll do heal checks at the end of the day for everybody. I don't have any spells left, but I can do heal check. Ben, there's nothing stopping me from like spending a couple hours patching everybody up. That would get me basically able to get everybody back to full, right? Once we're back in town.
Yeah. Let's see. I'd say you get at least 6 hours to try. Well, no, you were probably through the day. Like 4 or 5 hours.
I'll at least, but I'll make 2 heal checks for everybody, and then we'll see what we need. So first things first.
I don't need any.
Okay. I think Gangini looks healthy too, as far as I can tell. Other than the curse that's on him, we'll deal with that in the morning.
Since we're time skipping, I'm gonna say you guys just were able to get the checks to identify things. Whoa, my computer is rough. Really, his buddies didn't really have anything, but the main guy had a +1 striking void glass warhammer and a wand of blindness.
Oh, I guess I should open the
blindness. Eh?
Blindness.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, I tried using it a couple times. I don't love it as a prepared spell, but as a wand, I think it's ideal.
Wand's like a free use today.
How much does it cost, though?
I mean, how much does it sell for?
Here we go. Ben is... Obviously, here we go. Other Ben is flooding me with memes.
Yeah, he do be doing that. I can check wand blindness in a second.
In this case specifically, it's somebody who fashioned a Brutalis, so it's carrying a steel chair.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
By the way, I checked. It is The suppressors don't have any armor keyword.
Oh, it doesn't
They have
say.
none of
It doesn't
them.
say Tacticus.
You're supposed to.
Or
It's
naked.
supposed to be ominous technically, but we'll come back to that. That's the thing. I think they really started making a fourth version and realized that was dumb and just decided not to stick with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agreed.
Wand of Blindness and +1. What were all the keywords?
I put it in the chat. It's in Roll20. But +1 striking void glass warhammer.
Thank you.
I thought you said we were going to stop talking about Warhammer until the session's over.
I know. It invades my very dreams.
And our loot list. Alright, I'll work up costs and stuff for that. Let me go ahead and make some heal check. I'll make 2 each. First for Roland. Can't I find that? Here we go. That is 20. DC's 20 on this one because I'm not doing the 30. Alright, so grand total that is between the two of them, that would be 68 plus 20 then?
Yeah.
It's succeeded by 10 or more on the second one?
Yep, correct. There is going to be some stuff to investigate in that room that'll be more in depth, so we're going to wait to do that till you guys have leveled.
Okay. So, Roland heals 54. Lupin? Oh
Alright.
my. Oh boy. Alright, 8d8 plus 20.
Woo!
55. And then myself. $68 plus 20. Difficult. If they're willing to offer it, I may have to, when we get back to town, I may have to talk to Father Xanthus to see if he's willing to patch me up, because I am badly wounded.
How do I get rid of the space
I
thing?
can help you with that in the morning. So
Okay.
He's going to have to cast Remove Curse or equivalent.
yeah, I do have access to remove curse. So
Okay.
yeah. So once we finish with what we're doing for the evening, I will help you out with that. All right. I think that's all the healing I've got for right now. So you let me know what you want to do, Ben.
All right. How are you that low still, Tara?
Was down to 13 hit points. I only healed 35. So I'll talk to Father Xanthus when we get back to town.
Okay. Sorry, I am adjusting my computer. Trying to cool this motherfucker off. All right. Father Xanthus. He'd have enough if he's not healing everybody, like he's not getting those last little taps on Roland and Gangini. He could focus the remainder on just getting Tarek up to, I'd say like 100 even.
As long as it's enough where I can heal the rest naturally, so that's fine.
I think he usually probably won't give you guys all of his slots or his acolyte slots, just as like
And I
the
wouldn't
other
ask-
town members need things. But I think
I
he'll.
wouldn't ask for it. Just enough to top me up some, and then I can deal with the rest.
I think you probably get like a clean 100 without me wasting time rolling all of them individually.
I'm very grateful to him. I'll let him know that.
You express your gratitude. You guys hit the teleportation, get back to this room.
So, is this overnight?
Yeah, like you did all that overnight. I assume you guys are heading back the next day, so you don't
Yeah.
give whatever's up here
Yeah. I'll go
like,
ahead
too
and
much of
I
a time.
I'll need to refresh my spells and stuff, but I will use one of my 4th level spots to remove Curse on Gangini. I wouldn't be able to do it till the morning, but I think given that Gangini might be, his brain might be, Tarek will keep him company, because since I imagine his brain might be a bit racked by some of the crazy shit he's seen staring into the depths of the cosmos. So I'll keep him company for the evening, and then cast Remove Curse as soon as I'm able in the morning.
Okay, you're able to remove it the next morning. Gangini, you have just a terrible fucking night pondering the like horrid depths of the void between the stars.
I'm sure that goes really well with my incredible intelligence score.
I will honestly, maybe it's helping. It reminds me of a time I played. You can keep playing your characters in Call of Cthulhu until they go crazy or die. But one of my main dude is this like dumb bouncer from the 1920s, like a bouncer of a speakeasy. And there was a story where at the end, everyone else in the group gained a bunch of insanity because it was so fucked up. But he was literally too dumb to understand what happened and gained no insanity. Like, they were just like, oh my god, like, that priest, like, came back to life with, like, dark powers and then, like, eldritch horror look to him. And he was like, nah, that old guy was asleep in the basement. I punched him in the head again. We were fine.
I just imagine playing like a hillbilly who's like, that's one fucked up looking dog.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't believe it. I basically failed all the checks to realize anything was wrong in this, like, giant underground altar area. The dude sat up off this, like, ritual stone, and my bouncer, whose, like, only good thing was strength, just punched him so hard in the head it knocked him out again, and he was, like, fine. Meanwhile, the rest of the party had, like, crippling nightmares and gained, like, a bunch of insanity. Incredible. What a baller. I am going to here. I'll move the corpses out of the way on the map. But you guys are able to cut through that little meeting room where you killed some Dero, and I'm just gonna bring you over to this chamber again. This is the one where the like purple winged acolytes like flew out of. I'm gonna give you a brief description of this room again, and then everyone, while I'm doing that, if you want to hit me with some perception checks. So this room, 3 iron prison cell gates are like open to the north. Within each cell sits a stone table. Another table sits to the west of the main room, its surface cluttered with scrolls, tablets, and tools. The eastern wall glows with hundreds of points of light that almost look as if someone has attempted to paint all of the stars in the night sky with glowing gold paint. Alright, who we got? We got a 28, a 30, 24, 25, 24. Is a DC 28. Lupin and Tarek? You realize that one of the prison cells, the arrangement of the blocks on the wall don't really make sense. And you think there is like a pattern to be pressed to unlock a secret door. This would still be a thievery check. It is the flavor of it is that you're like trying to press the correct code.
Well, luckily I am a master of thievery now. Alright, rolling it.
Have we taken a rest yet?
Yes.
Okay.
36!
God
yeah.
damn, what was that on the dice? 18.
18!
Sweet Jesus. Yeah, absolutely unlocks that. Okay. You can go ahead and pop that open. But it's a rather simple looking room. I'll move you in a bit farther, just a little square here. You see a human skeleton lies slumped in the southeast corner of the chamber. In one bony hand, the skeleton clutches a stub of sharp metal, perhaps the same shard used to carve the densely packed script scratched into all of the chamber's walls. The lines of the script in this room, and this is like full beautiful minds shit. There's like equations, lines and lines of text going at weird angles. At least the script, perhaps not the formulae, the script is written in Thessalonian. So anyone who can speak Thessalonian can get a better view of what these are.
I speak Thessalonian if no one else does.
I got my translator book.
Sure. I would say you probably take some time for the translator book, but Sylvina, if you want to hit me with just probably just a perception check, honestly. Like, the main problem here is, like, this dude looks like he died in this room, and, like, he went a little crazy. The tech's all over the place. Alright, you're gonna exceed that check by 2. It looks like this man, judging by his account, was some sort of double agent. He infiltrated Lyra LaRue's inner circle, and it seems like you judge from the text, like, okay, this guy probably worked for Karzug, the Rune Lord of Greed. Likely he was here is just to, like, report on her activities, but that was before he was found out as a result of, unfortunately, Lyra LaRue's specialty. It's real hard to spy on someone who's a master of divination magic. It seems like this separate, like, cell, he calls it the oubliette, was for, like, particularly vexing prisoners that they didn't want to deal with. And that she kind of just sealed him away in here. However, that being said, the lines of script in here, if you take some time to study them, Sylvina, like 2 hours of research, this is another room that might yield farther information about Lyra LaRue. You guys have a few different locations that can do that now. But for all that information and deciphering there, everybody gets 40 experience.
70.
At some point, we really just have to take a couple days and do all of the studying stuff that we have to.
What XP are we at?
70.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I I just picture a Solvina and Gangini in a room, just like doing like all the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia conspiracy mind wall stuff.
It's what, 2 hours in here, 8 hours with Ziradini's occult tomes.
Mm-hmm.
There's the bed we have to keep in mind that we should use from time to time.
Yep.
We should definitely use
Yes.
that bed, actually.
Question. Go ahead.
Once we clear the floor, anyway.
I do have one other question.
And then there's the I think it's 4 hours left on the first floor of research.
Correct. There's like
That's
3
a
research
total of about
locations.
14.
They could all potentially yield like different results, or like perhaps build off of each other.
I did have one other question. When does we sent her the dream message, and I think we, just so we don't lose track of it because of the nonstop combat fuckstorm that was last week. But when is the bard lady with the rival party, the one we sent the dream message to? Do we know when she's supposed to be back in town?
Who are you trying to get back in town? The
baker's daughter.
Oh, the
bard.
baker's daughter specifically.
Erica.
Let's see. Would she have? Yeah, it's her. I'm gonna see if she would have been able to respond to that. Okay. I think Gangini I'm gonna need you to give me a will save. Not necessarily for a punitive effect, but a story-driven one.
That's not bad.
Okay. I think on a 31, you get some sort of response in your dreams. Last night, admittedly, they were tangled and awful due to the curse. You get the sense she's not coming back to town for a while. As you kind of like see her at a distance in the dreams, like hear her calling out to you. Despite all that, you get the sense that even though you won't see her in town, that she's not that far away.
Okay.
But I think you do get also additional little bit of info on that 31. I think you do get that she is like wherever she's at. She's like being impeded from sending you guys clear communications right now.
It's not great. All right. I suppose since I was with Tarek, I will tell Tarek that.
You think she's in danger?
My dreams are kind of weird right now. I'm not really sure what's what really, but
Or perhaps
I felt pretty strongly about that.
I think there was some unfortunate overlap that like he's probably the one she most would like to contact. And he was so fucked up.
I think Gangini's comment that for maybe the first time I think since you've met Tarek lets back a good laugh at that one. That's fair. Feeling better?
We're getting there. It's been a strange night.
You did good.
I saw the cosmos kind of collapse in on itself, and that was kind of a trip.
Just like 1,000-yard stare as you recount the night's events. It's like, oh yeah, the cosmos. Just kind of like trailing off. Okay, so yeah, I think we got a bit of contact there. In terms of this dungeon floor that you guys are on right now, couple of areas you haven't been to. Pretty much everything else has been exposed. First thing to think about, door down here. Haven't gone through there. The double doors over here that you never went through. That's with the weird like arcane workshop-y sounds. You still have not gotten that close to the weird glowing orb. And there was the strange like mushroom covered floor over here. Or like fungus.
By the way, we had sent the message off to Erica, right?
Yeah.
Saying come back to town as soon as you can.
Yeah, that's what she was
Or,
replying
go to
to.
the church.
Oh, say that again.
Okay.
What was the last thing?
That was who we were talking. That was who we were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was off coughing a bit. What was the
No,
gist of
you're
what
good.
you said?
She's close by, but she can't make it back to town right now, and there was something that was obscuring her message.
Oh, okay.
Is anyone? Oh no.
Go ahead.
I was just thinking, we were talking about doing a bunch of research, and I'm trying to remember who has intelligence in our party? Because it's not me. Does anyone?
I have a little bit. I think Sylvina has a pretty good end.
Selena, what is your int?
+3.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, that's 6 higher than the average citizen.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Lupin also has a solid int for all of his skilljack stuff.
Kind of. I'm more of like it's more of like +1. Like the way I play Lupin,
Got them
he's
street smarts.
his highest are Dex and Charisma.
Fair.
Oh, also other thing. It's like, forgive me if I haven't mentioned this yet, but I imagine like he's still waiting to see if it's like if Red shows up after that dream message that he sent her.
Yeah. I think you would get a response that she will be back in town like within the week. Seems like she is. It's like hard to get back to town. Like she's dodging something. If that makes sense.
Well, to be fair, it's like that. I'm saying that Lupin's probably kind of like used to that considering her occupation.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Perfect. All right, so we got a couple options here. We're going down this hallway, heading to the double doors, mushroom room, or pondering yon orb.
I think we do the orb last. I have bad juju about that.
Valid.
Yeah, I think we got the room down to the right, the room down to the left first.
Or we
and then
find it
do
and it's just the orb of confusion.
Okay.
Also, PSA for the group, because of the cleanse affliction to clear the curse. I'm not running a high level damage spell today, so just tracking.
Probably needed, to be fair.
I would rather have Gangini not be confused, so that way he can do another 11 billion damage fireball.
Yeah, stupefied is not the condition I would want on a
Yeah,
caster.
stupefied is real rough.
It is not
Especially
advised.
on a permanent basis, no, do not want. I also want to make sure that one of my 4th levels is a clear mind in case Brolin gets mind controlled again, because I'm not about that life.
Yeah, that was kind of unpleasant.
Yeah, believe it or not, that's not the guy you want coming and betraying the party.
I mean, I don't really think you want any of us betraying the party at this point. I think we've reached the point where Gangini and I can drop large amounts of damage with a few turns.
And I now have some very spicy new forms I can turn into.
Hell yeah.
I just wish there was some sort of spell shaping in Pathfinder. Me and James were trying to suss out how I could throw a fireball in a broom closet and not kill anybody, and the answer was I can't.
No, you gotta just
I
send
can do it if I'm hasted.
I mean, I don't know, man. My reflexes save is my best save, so.
I don't want you to roll like a 3 and die. That's not great.
I have the tank. I have the health to tank a lot of things, but
Don't think you have the health to tank a large
80...
number of fireballs at the face.
No,
I mean, if it's you being controlled, I get you down with I try to like get you down with one swing and then maybe not and then non-lethal you afterwards. But I think the problem is that you would AOE the whole party at once.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
that is
The number of attacks I could take from Roland is like 2, maybe.
What's your current health pool?
80.
I think I can. I'm at the point now where I can deal that to you in a turn.
There's a world where that's just death.
There's a world where you do that in a hit.
What's your AC currently?
24.
So who's leading the way here? Where we go?
Miserable.
Lupin, I just saw your message in chat.
Yeah. The question isn't if with Roland, it's 1 or 2 turns.
It's with you, it's 1 or 2 turns. With I think everyone else, it's probably 2 because you have I think you have the worst armor
And the least health.
Yeah, the odds of me critting you are higher than everyone else. And if I crit you with the first attack, like 90% of your health is gone. I think the danger at this point is Sylvina can AoE the party Gangini, you can AoE the party, and you can also just do guaranteed damage with magic missile.
True. Lupin, give me a
And-
perception check when you get to that corner. By
In
the
some
way.
ways, I'm probably the least threatening
Alright.
if I get mind controlled.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, I think actually Tarek maybe, or Lupin maybe not the most threatening to get mind controlled.
There is also a secret locked door on your left.
You
Oh
see
yeah,
Lupin
James. Oh, sorry.
One
you
on the
see,
right is not
Lupin walk up and seemingly go over to just the wall over here across from the obvious door. Like, there's a secret door over here.
Look.
May I attempt to pick the lock?
Sure.
All right. 29.
All right. It is going to swing open. You see there
Oh,
are
hello.
2 creatures inside. We're gonna roll for initiative here in a second. You see these things slowly creak their heads around to look at you. The room itself, you see, are lined with stone bookshelves, although only a small fraction of what once must have been an impressive library even remains today. Go ahead and hit your
Since, like,
initiatives.
Since I use lockpick, may I use thievery for my initiative?
Yes, I would say so.
All right.
One, two, three, four, five. All right, we're cooking. Let me delete the token real quick. It'll come back in a second, but I want us to have a reset turn tracker. There we go. Tarek, you're up first. You hear that strange like creak of wood on wood. I don't think. Okay, you can see one from your angle, so you know they're there.
Yeah, I can see one. So exactly.
Mm-hmm. So if anyone wants to make an Arcana check on them on their turn, feel free.
I'm not trained in it. Lupin, what is your arbor class?
Tell me last Miller's not actually an initiative still.
26.
Who's not? Oh no, he's not. Sorry, I thought I deleted his token, but I guess it didn't delete the initiative. What weird.
The fear I felt for a second.
He's back.
That was such a rough fight.
Oh, Ben, I think. Hold on. Let me double check. I'm remembering something now. I think I took a feat that increased my initiative and made it so if I'm in a tie, I win.
Oh, it didn't matter for
called
this, but that is
ambush.
interesting.
Yes,
So-
that's just something I should tell the DM.
No, that's
Yeah.
good to know. That's good to know.
Were you able to get an input? You have to manually input the +2. I don't know if you were. Did you get that? Because just dragging the feed in doesn't add it.
I put it in.
Okay, making sure.
I think I put it
Well-
in. 29's usually high for me, so I feels like it did.
Okay,
You guys may want to back up.
that's the plan.
Yeah. I would also appreciate a packing.
Yeah, I am just going to quickly like. Well, that's no good. And given that it's wood, I am
Roland,
going to.
What's your dex, Roland?
Why did I close my sheet?
0.
Can
Well,
I be
it's
before
10,
you?
but it's. Sorry, what?
I'd be before you then, because I have a. Oh wait, no, it's wisdom, isn't it? Yeah, you probably have higher wisdom then.
That makes sense.
I have like fighter bonus to initiative.
Oh, okay. All right,
Oh, so
Tarek.
you always go first then.
Well, that is. I'm just doing a
Guys.
base ranged ignition.
Okay.
31. Does that crit it?
31 does not quite crit it, no.
It is fire damage, so just 11 fire damage. That was a terrible roll. 5d4. I guess it's not. In any event, just 11 damage. Like, roll in. That's basically company.
Yeah, let him come to me. Just
I'll back up and give him a lane.
Yeah.
That's my
well,
turn.
they go before me. I'm hoping that they come
All right.
to us.
That does 11, and
Yeah, but I think
you see it does an additional amount of damage as well.
I thought it might.
See some of their like bark and wood begins to catch fire. Gangini.
All right. We talked about this last time, but I'm trying to remember the specifics of preparing actions.
I believe a prepared action costs 2 actions, is what we had seen.
Okay, and the action I would want to take is 2 actions. I'll just. This seems like a fine time
Okay.
to use Rallying Anthem.
Mm.
Yes. Give me and all allies a +1 status bonus to AC and saving throws, as well as 2 physical resistance.
Ooh, okay. Everyone gets to go ahead and add that to their AC and saving throws for the duration. Nice. The song begins to fill. What are you using to play it?
I will use the ocarina.
Nice. The sounds of the ocarina begin to echo down the hallway toward this fight. It's 1 action. She's got 2 more.
Right. I just trying to think if I don't think this doesn't seem like a crazy fight, so I
How long
could
does
cast
this
like
bonus last?
1 round.
Okay, I'm not adding it. Then I'll just add it at the end.
Yeah, just
Okay.
do that. I guess I'll mirror image just cause I have 2 actions and it's there.
There's other
Just in
things around.
case. What?
All right, your images swirl around Gangini, duplicates of himself. Wooden golems. What are they gonna do? And I'm gonna roll something into initiative as well.
Was Lupin stealthed whenever he was picking that lock, or is he just kind of out there?
I was using thievery to pick the lock.
I see. So you're just kind of there. Okay.
All right.
Well, you got 1 bonus to your armor class. That's all I got for you.
No.
27's not nothing.
No. Mm-hmm.
All right. What are they gonna do here?
They look like a bludgeoning type. Maybe having 2 resistance to bludgeoning could be good.
All right. One is going to step to here, and that's going to be its full turn. You see, they seem to like be moving extremely slowly at the moment. This one is going to stay where it is, and launch with cover. Kind of like fires a splinter bolt out of its arm at Gangini. Or sorry, not Gangini, at Lupin. Lupin, that is 26.
Yep, that will miss with my new boosted AC.
Oh shit, does that
Yeah.
exactly stop it?
Yep.
Holy shit.
No.
You hear the song like fucking fill the hallway, and you dodge out of the way as a like basically the size of an arrow chunk of wood like lodges in the door behind you. Lupin.
All right. Here. All right. Don't like the idea of taking this guy head on here. He seems to be moving kind of slow.
Apply
so I'm
directly
gonna
to the forehead.
All right, so
a bad
first
joke.
action, I'm going to 5-foot step here. Poop. Definitely want to clear out the hallway. Don't like being bunched up here. So then, next action, I'll just go ahead and stride back down this way. Movement should put me right behind Tarek here. And let's see here. Just checking something real quick.
Did you close the door on your way by?
Oh, I did not.
Roll. Is there any chance I could convince you to delay until after I go?
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right. Tell you what, I'll just go ahead and I'll just move back a little bit further. Some third action. Do here. Here. I think Lupin will come out here. Let's lure them out to the open,
Oh.
and then that'll be my turn.
All right, rolling. What will you do?
I was gonna delay until.
Oh, you are going to
Sylvina.
delay then? Okay. Shoot.
Yep.
Sylvina?
Could I have a 20-foot burst template that I can see if I can fit without hitting either of them down into this corner?
Okay. Hold on.
It's pretty tight.
I mean, I figure if I throw it at that corner, you know.
Yes.
Here.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to
Probably
pull
won't
one
hit.
up here.
Either of them.
I always somehow immediately forget what the fucking one that I want to use is called, and it's very annoying. But we'll just use a holy radius for now. Okay. So what are you trying to do?
That's 20 feet burst, so 40-foot diameter.
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
Cool. I'm just gonna send out a solar detonation then.
All right. Go ahead and hit that for me. It's not gonna go through that door, but
Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong one. There we go. Oh, terrible roll. Well, I guess it's not terrible. It's not good.
All right.
Wait, that's just fireball.
They both got
it's slightly
a.
below average.
They both got a 21.
That is a fail from both of them.
Right? Can they be blinded? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I guess they should have regular vision. Okay, so they're both blinded. They both take 23 plus an additional. They both take 23 plus an additional 21 for a total of 44.
Ooh. They're not undead, are they?
No, they are not. But
I figured
every
they don't
fire
have
attack
void healing,
does
but
an additional 4d8 to them.
Well, you know, I'll take it. That's a good first use of solar detonation. It helps that they're blinded. So.
Alright, now it is rolling.
Yeah.
Does make sense that is a 3-action overflow.
Is there
Yes, it
a
does.
is there a total defense action like in first edition?
Let me double check. Let's see. Interact. Leap.
Oh, I hit that. I'm sorry. Let me fix that quickly. That's terrible.
Take
just noticed
covers
that last
against ranged. I don't think so. Raising a shield, but that's not really helpful. You don't have a shield up. I do not see it.
And
On
they
the
didn't
Xbox.
swing at Lupin when he walked away, right?
Huh? They
Well, I
didn't?
did
No,
take,
they didn't.
I said I did take step, so I'm not sure if that affected anything.
They didn't take a swing.
I gotta just go right here and try to like just poke him through the doorway.
Okay.
Just take a regular swing at him.
Alright, that is a crit. This one is barely alive.
Nice.
Takes the full 44.
Hmm. Gonna move back. I'll just take a 5-foot step back for now.
Okay.
Actually, I'll full stride back.
Okay.
If you can off attack, I'll just
He cannot.
take it.
Alright.
Sucks to suck.
This door is gonna fucking burst open.
Unfortunate it wasn't open earlier.
That is true.
Well, they are a little bit lining up for us.
Alright.
Luckily, they're also blocking the Dero, or blocking the
Oh, one's gonna
trees.
move back in a second. Don't you worry about that.
I mean, the good news is it seems like Gangini can now fire.
Yeah.
The other one is going. The one at the very back is going to spend another action to throw his Atlas. Does a 29 hit Roland?
Yeah.
Right. He is going to like wrap it around your ankle and trip you to the ground. He is then going
Oh,
to
it just auto trips.
I rolled against your athletics. You rolled a 19 plus his bonus, which is your athletics DC. So it's gonna go off.
All right.
Does a +1 help Roland there?
No, that's with the +1.
Ah,
All right.
There was
So does that do any damage, or does that knock me prone?
You gotta waste an action standing up.
No, I meant for the attack. It doesn't do any damage.
Oh shit! It does also do damage. I didn't even roll that. In my head, I was like, "This isn't gonna kill him," so I just got to the good stuff. You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
And
Reduced
it's
to
-2
6.
from your spell.
Um, yeah, -2
8.
because it's just regular physical damage. So 6 total. All right. You've seen them do it, and they gonna do it again. Both their eyes are gonna flare bright blue. I need a will save from Gangini and from Solvina.
Oh no.
Oh hell yeah!
Nice. All right. Neither of you guys are gonna be confused.
Increasing it by 1 is either of those a critical success?
32. No.
Okay.
You guys are still both dazzled for 1 round on a success.
I was gonna say, on the bright side, I think this would actually be like, if I were to get confused, the right time, because my elemental gate is not open.
Follow up. They're both just gonna launch basically a magic missile at. One's gonna launch it at Roland. One's gonna launch it at Solvina. So it'll just be 1 bolt on each of you. Solvina 5 and Roland 5. Tarek.
hate how narrow these hallways are. I cannot beast shape. Nobody's badly wounded or anything, so Roland is. I mean, just wasted action, but Roland's gonna be back on his feet, no problem.
My wrist just started hurting.
Honestly, I know what I'm gonna do. I am. Where did I close my sheet? Sorry, it's been a long day.
You're good.
I am going to peeking around the corner down the hallway. I'm going to cast grease on the entire length, 20 feet length of the hallway there.
Okay.
See if I can't knock them on their ass a bit.
All right, reflex save from the two Dero Magisters. They both fail. They're both prone.
Okay.
For sure.
Is
Oh, they're
grease
prone?
flammable?
It used to be.
It definitely used to be. Does it add anything? Let me see. Doesn't look like it adds
Doesn't look like
something
it anymore. It used to be
I
you could
mean-
turn it into an inferno.
If they're prone, I assume that means that they auto fail the dex save.
Which one would they auto fail?
Would they auto fail the dex save against a fireball?
No,
From
you can still
being
make dex saves in prone.
Okay.
And then for the one who's on the ground, I cast Bonk.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Two-handed swing with the staff.
go for it. Even while prone, that's not gonna quite do it on a magister.
4 on the dice. I'm not gonna re-roll it. That's
Yeah,
fine.
fair enough.
That's my turn.
Gangini.
All right. Well, I saw Sylvina position a mostly fireball in a good position, so I kind of want to throw a fireball where Sylvina did her solar thing.
Oh,
You know,
God.
That is an
That was
appalling
another-
roll.
22
Appalling.
is incorrect.
Wow.
For my
Fucking
but if
4
any of them crit
ones in
fail.
that fireball.
I assume that's got to be.
It'd be a 25.
Yeah, but if any of them
Yeah.
crit fail, they are taking nearly
They're
max damage.
ashes and dust.
Okay. Hold on. I mean, it doesn't matter.
What,
The
two below max damage on the crit fail damage.
wood golems. Hold on, let me roll 48 as well.
The DC is 26, by the way. It didn't put my charisma in for some reason.
Gotcha. Minimum damage,
Um,
unless they critical succeed, will kill both golems. Both golems die. The magisters. What the fuck is a Dero Magister's reflex here? Both of them fail, but not crit fail.
And what about the third
Okay.
one in the room? Is it
Um,
out of range of the fireball? Or?
I'd have to see. So okay, from there. Hold on, let me put the template back up real quick. Whoops, give me the mouse, not the arrow. There we go. So it'd have to be just below. I think either, like, you basically have to cheat it left or cheat it right in that hallway, and either way is not gonna touch the Magister.
Okay.
Alright.
It still incinerates both golems.
Alright, both golems are very dead. I'll tell you right now, even if they hadn't just died, the fact that they were blinded immediately negated their best ability. Their best ability is that they can do that splinter volley. For 2 actions, they can fire it 4 times at 4 different targets. So they would have just opened up on like 4 of you.
Well,
But they couldn't do that when blind. Fun fact: they can't see shit, even if they had lived through this raging inferno.
I was gonna say, I
Okay.
think it also helps that Gangi and I basically just drowned the area in a sea of fire.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to guess enemies' weaknesses. Not when they're literally made of wood. Believe it or not. Pretty clear.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead
fire
and
weakness is
cut
not
them
good
from
against
order.
our party. Last action, I'm gonna rally a Anthem again.
Let's go. He's just like from the
the
back,
problem
like
is-
LFG. Fucking roasted those dudes. Wow. Okay, Lupin.
Takes like a casual 2-beat break for the music, casually incinerates them, and then keeps it playing.
Yeah, it's like Lupin. It's like here. It's like he sees you put down the grease, sees the fire, and he's just like, and I guess he just sort of like steps forward to sort of survey the damage. I guess he strides forward. So first action stride.
There's been a fireball and then a grease storm and then a second fireball.
Yeah, it probably smells
Yeah.
terrible in here.
Yeah, it's not good.
Just
Yeah,
burnt,
I think
burnt piles of grease and Dero flesh.
I think he's just going to step up here behind Tarek, just sort of pat Tarek on the shoulder and say, you got. It's like you got this, Shea, and then I'll just end my turn, thinking like, yeah, you guys got this.
Honestly, yeah. Sylvina,
There's
thoughts?
these hallway. I hate these hallway fights. These are so narrow.
Yeah, no, the hallway fights are terrible. Channel elements,
Space hole
because
combat.
obviously.
I'm
I
not a
kinda love
Terminator,
channel
Ben.
Elements.
Why not?
You let me bring
Um,
Shaw in here, and we'll have a discussion.
God, there's rumors that they're gonna re-release the Saturnine Terminators for 30K.
I've heard.
Alright.
I'll put it in group
I
chat while you set up your turn, Nix, but they're fucking stupid
will-
looking.
Channel elements and then send flying flame like this. So it just hits the first Dero Magister.
Alright, just the first one? Alright. Cool. I'm gonna hit you with a nat 1. Fucking lay it on me.
Okay. Bad.
Yeah,
not great
admittedly
roll on my
not a
part.
great roll. Also, for the memes, if anyone's curious, this is what Saturnine pattern Terminator armor looks like.
It's pretty ridiculous.
The shoulder
That's
pads
even
are,
worse.
the
It
shoulder pads are
enhances
bigger
the
than their
worst
torso.
element of the design. anyway.
Oh my god. I just realized I
It's
left the
still
fucking
22
fair use
damage
logo
to
up on
him.
the stream like an idiot. Yeah, 22. He is still alive. That was an unfortunate roll. I feel like you could have cooked him there.
4d8 damage on that, by the way.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's like on average an 18. That's just a disastrous roll.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Why
so a
did you
potential
run that away?
lowest of 4, and you only got an 11. Good lord. Okay. Rolling.
Alright, gonna stand up.
Oh, we're so cooked. He stood up.
I think my average
I can find
Of
where that symbol is.
the dice then is
No, not that one.
It's truly, like, statistically
Damn.
impressive.
no
Also,
2 3/4.
I don't know if I've ever shown this
Wow.
on stream, but for Christmas, my sister got me this little custom sticker of my cat named Paladin, like as a paladin wrapped around a shield. It's on the side of my mic. I realize I don't think I've ever shown it yet, but it's cute. It's fucking cute.
Am I able to step over down people?
Yes, you just can't end on their like square.
Yeah.
Mind the grease.
I'd say you could hop over. Oh yeah, it is greased though.
I'll just walk up and stab this guy.
Yeah, that seems the safest route.
What does prone give me on my attack?
I think it makes them like off kilter and flat footed. So basically their AC is getting lowered, so you don't have to worry about it.
God,
I mean
Oh,
that
fine,
hits.
fine.
That still hits. The 9 is crazy.
2 ones.
2 1s. Jesus Christ. He's still alive.
We're not having a great day for rolls on damage.
I mean,
Do you
we're
not
still
get-
killing this combat. Like, Roland took
Oh,
like
yeah.
6 damage, and I think that's all we've taken.
I've taken 5. Roland's taken 5.
All right. The one in front of Roland's going straight for his fucking ankles. He's just gonna try to grab on like a little limpet. Give me a fortitude save.
It's a spell.
It is a spell.
Does my attack go off before or after his?
He does get to complete the spell.
Alright.
Not quite enough to crit succeed, but you do have it. So you're gonna take 11 negative damage. That does give him temp hit points. 6 temp hit points. Because it's equal to half the damage drained. Don't know if that'll be enough to actually help him here. Go ahead and take your reactive swing. It will keep him alive, just barely.
Good God.
Actually, no, it won't, because he's prone, so that does crit.
Oh, nice.
If he hadn't been prone, that would have kept him up at like 2 because of his healing. But the crit does cut through it, so he's toast.
Should have stood up, dummy.
Let's get that corpse out of the way. The other one is going to spend 1 action to stand up. What is she going to fucking do here? I mean, I think he's just gonna pull a Gangini here. And actually, he's just gonna do it from the ground. Doesn't even stand. So he's still prone. He's gonna full beans cast Force Barrage, upcast it as much as he can. So it's 1 additional shard with each action spent. So it'll be 6 bolts for him. Okay. He's just gonna unleash a blur of almost. They look like little stars flying through the hall that all slam into Roland for 21 damage. I keep the prone symbol on because he's still prone. Alright, another dude is gonna run up out of the hallway. You definitely did something backwards there. What did you do?
I actually put 183 instead.
Oh,
of
okay.
283.
I was like, you went blue, which means you went fucking Super Saiyan. The other one kind of runs back out here. He's gonna point at Roland.
He has to make the check on the grease.
You do have to make a check on the grease. What's the DC?
26. Excuse.
He will pass that, so he's still standing. Go ahead and give me a will save on Roland.
I am going to.
You do all have a hero point. New session. Haven't used it yet.
We have two, because you let us.
I did let you guys roll over the one that was like right at the end. Thank you.
Yeah.
I did let you guys roll
have
that
that
over.
+1
I think
there,
that's a
so-
fair house rule. I'm fine with that.
Pause.
So you have 2 technically.
Yeah, it's a 13 on the die though.
That was an 8 on the die plus 13.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So statistically, it should be
roll.
better. I say. Okay, well, that fucking tracks.
You are
It's
nothing if not consistent. Shockingly.
consistent at not rerolling well. You double over with laughter. You are currently slowed 1 and can't use reactions. So basically, no reactions, and you only have 2 actions a turn. And over to Tarek.
Can I? I don't know if this is temporary or not. I'll see. I'm gonna. Because I'd rather not waste my level 4 sound mind right now. So I'm going to not. Let's see if Roland can shake that off first. So there are
Even if
still
he-
2 magisters in the hallway.
Yeah. Yep. 2 in the hallway, 1 prone, 1 not.
Honestly, I'll just 5-foot step behind Roland. Will Sylvina, will that impede your firing lane at all?
It will not.
Okay, Beans, you...
Can't be stopped.
I mean, I think Roland being there kind of stops you from casting Lightning Bolt. That's the only thing that would stop it. So go ahead.
Okay. We'll move to here then, with a guarded step, and then I will... Yeah, I don't have anything great for this particular situation, so I'm just going to electric arc them both. If our damage rolls could possibly show
Hey,
up.
what are you guys doing?
Okay, no.
There hasn't been a damage roll popped up without a red highlight yet.
All right. So DC 26
All right.
on both of the ones in the hallway.
Front one fails, back one passes. So 12 and 6 respectively.
Yep. All right, that's my turn.
Front one's definitely bloodied at this point. Gangini.
Can you drop the grease?
No, it's not concentration.
It is.
It is not concentration. Wait, is it? Oh,
It says
concentrate. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it says
Then I'll-
concentrate on it.
Oh, it does say concentrate. I'm an idiot. I'm thinking of old editions. Yes, I'll drop the grease.
Okay.
I used all my actions, so I'm not sustaining it anyways.
Alright, falls apart. Kind of sinks back into the ground.
I may have to re-examine whether I keep using that or not. It's not as good as I remember. To be fair, old grease was busted.
Yeah, true.
Okay, Gangini.
Okay. I don't think we need to use any more spell slots. I think I'm just gonna slash and gust. I'm very bad at doing this twice, but let's see if I can do it twice instead of like 4 times. Ideally, the first one is the first guy, and the second one is the guy behind him.
Alright.
Those don't
First
look
one,
great.
28
Oh,
will
that
hit
is
the
a
guy in
2.
front.
2 on the dice on the second one. Let's go.
Front guy will get hit though for 10. Lupin.
Oh,
sorry.
I'm gonna shockingly do the rallying anthem after.
Yes,
that.
okay.
This is gonna happen a lot now.
Alright.
Yeah, Beans, you and I were going over that, and I am lightly stunned at how good like the bard cantrips are in this edition.
They are. Is there a feat to change my class to bard? Like totally?
I think you can retrain levels.
Is that what we want though?
Hey, that's your character, man. I don't know.
I do think bard is better.
The thematic side of that's pretty cool. Like becoming more and more of a bard, making a bard compatriot.
Well, you can obviously conceptually how this character was more of a bard at one point, and then I tried to adapt it to being the AoE caster I thought the party needed.
And then we fought half the time underground.
Yeah.
Alright. At least want to try to do something, so I'll just go ahead and stride to this dude here. Then, second action, I will attempt an attack with the Monarch against him.
Whew.
36.
I was on the front one. Yeah, so that is
front
a crit, and you just drive it into
28
his heart
piercing
from
damage.
above. Absolutely cooked. This dude, he's like from above, almost like a punching dagger. Drive it down
I just
into the
imagine,
Dero.
like, the way it works is like Lupin just like here, and he actually like gently bounces off of the shoulder of Roland's armor, and then just stabs down onto this dude.
Absolutely
And then
insane.
third action, I'll just go ahead stride back, and he just sort of like gives like a little suit and says, "You're welcome."
Jesus, Solvina. What cursed fire will you unleash upon me at this point?
That is a great number.
Oh my.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, I've been muted this whole time.
Yeah.
These guys don't avoid healing, do they?
Dero? I don't think natively. I'll check. Hold on. No. But,
I just had to check.
I just realized something, because you had cast this on the Bart guys, but not these guys yet. Something that has not come up yet, despite all the Dero you guys have killed. They're vulnerable to sunlight. And this explicitly says it counts as sunlight for creatures,
Nope.
the vulnerability.
Oh.
Okay, so that's gonna add an additional 10 damage. So it's actually 43. Oh my god. Let me make the save first. So is it a basic reflex save?
It is, yeah.
Okay, so it can still double.
Yes, it can. Sorry, I should have put all the damage info on the success, failure, critical failure conditions as well.
I figured it's the type of ability that I figured was probably a basic one. I just wanted to double check.
Well, so the thing is,
C26.
I don't think it's technically a basic one because of the blinded thing inside of it, but it still does damage that same.
I think if it doesn't explicitly call it a basic save, it doesn't have the effect where it doubles on a crit failure, because, like, the blind is the effect of getting a crit failure.
No. The effect of critical failure is the creature takes double damage and is blinded for 1 minute.
Oh, it says both? Okay, never mind then.
Yes. I didn't write it all in because it takes a lot of time for me to put these
Gotcha.
abilities together.
No, that's fine. I just... Usually
So-
the like, a basic save implies the doubling on a crit fail. I didn't realize that it, like... Also, if it just explicitly writes it in, yeah, that also works.
Yes.
Um,
I also didn't put critical success in there explicitly because that's just completely unaffected.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
So I can fix that if you want me to.
No, it's fine. We'll know. He doesn't take the 9 because he's not a void healing, but he does take 43 and is immediately way below bloodied. As he just, like, staggers back, just, like, holding his fucking eyes.
And if he failed, then he is blinded as well.
He is indeed. Where's my blind? There's my line. Wow. Okay, rolling.
Okay, so he's currently blinded, right?
He is.
Yes, he is.
I'll just sudden charge him.
All right.
They're wiping him off the ceiling.
You just kind of, like, uppercut sword him, so he, like, lifts off briefly. He's totally toast.
Yeah.
Let me see your angle here. Okay.
I'm real tired of these fucking Dero.
All right. A fourth Dero Magister is gonna run out of the room.
Are you kidding me?
No, there's 4 in there. He's just been chilling because he didn't have enough space in the hallway.
Does the slow go away now that I've killed the caster?
I think it goes away after this round anyway. So either way. So you're no longer slowed. He is going to just try to suck the life out of you. It's his best offensive spell. Give me another fortitude save. I mean, what do you want me to say? It's a critical success. His hand just, like, latches onto your arm, and you just, like, just kind of, like, the spell just fizzles. He is not prone, so that doesn't crit. But you do immediately smack him back for 25 damage for even deigning to attack. Tarek.
Sorry. I will do a, since I don't think this guy's long for this world, I'm just going to stay put, full round action. I'm going to use the ignition, using a reach spell, but I'm going to use the contact version.
Okay.
Not great rolls. I'm not going to reroll it though. 21.
21 will not do it. Close, but not quite.
Darn. Oh, that's my turn.
All right. Gangini.
Shouldn't it be a 22 because of Gangini's cantrip? Or does that
True. Are
not
you
hit?
accounting for that?
Saving throws and...
I don't have that added in. No.
Okay, then 22 does hit. That's an AC.
Or
Yeah.
is it attacks too, or is it just saving throws and AC?
Oh no, it's defense and saving throws.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't add to the attack roll.
There is another one that can do attacks, but not
Yeah.
this
Okay.
That would have been
one.
crazy.
My logic was this is kind of taking the place of me casting the shield cantrip, so I figured I'd just kind of shield cantrip the team.
Yeah.
Fair, yeah.
I don't know. That was the tiebreaker.
That's my turn.
Right, I am slash and gusting the dude. It's just one dude. I think Roland kills him anyways. I'll just crit him for 34 damage, I guess. Never mind.
Okay.
How does he feel about the 44
34?
persistent bleed damage?
I'll save you guys some time. He just crumples and bleeds out.
That checks.
Alright, he is fucking toast, and we are out of combat.
I'm pretty sure it's like an anime one where the slashing is just like bisects him like straight down the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. And just a spurt of blood covers the wall behind him.
Level 8 is nice for us.
Yeah,
We
believe
got
it or not, you
stronger.
guys are cooking now. You guys are level 8, right? So that's gonna be... Oh, but I gotta combine in the other dudes.
I kind of do a little bit of damage at this point.
Okay, so you guys are gonna get a total of... Let's see. A total of 90 XP. No hero point.
I think that was a really easy 90 XP, but it could just be the 3 fireballs in the hallway.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't-
it didn't hurt. Did not
On
hurt.
the fire weak enemies. And the sun weak enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solar detonation is kind of better fireball.
Did you know that the range on fireball is 500 feet?
Okay, fireball does have longer range, and you can fireball. Technically, you can fireball every turn you have spell slots for it, whereas I can't really do this every turn until super high. But by that point, I have better things to do every turn.
By that point, I got better shit to do. Okay.
Well, also, I forgot the names, but Sylvina had mentioned to Beans that the names for all the late game
Oh, my
kineticist
God.
abilities
Yeah,
are so
yeah.
metal.
They're wild. Have you guys read through them? They're absolutely insane.
I've not. But send me a link. Now I'm curious what they're so metal. Okay. So, you got 2 empty rooms to investigate. You guys killed everything in them.
Let's have a look.
All right.
Wishing you well.
Just filter for only level 18 ones.
Alright, hold up. I'll pop it open while we're doing stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you have seen the level 20 fighter feats. There's one where, for 2 actions, I get an 80-foot range on my melee.
What is...
And
First of all, that's crazy.
Dude,
Yeah.
how does that even work?
Why are all
I
these?
think-
Why
I
are
think
these are old? These are anime attacks. This is a
Right?
one. This is some One Piece shit. Infinite expanse
They're
of bluest heaven.
absolutely insane.
So-
The shattered mountain weeps. That's so good. Who wrote the? So this
I
dude,
have no idea.
whoever, whatever person or people's authored Rage of Elements, the rulebook that Kinesis came through, gotta be the biggest weebs at Paizo. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. No,
That's
it's great.
so
So-
funny.
I
Sorry,
also
what is the
really
the fighter thing do? I got caught up in the mountain weeps.
So it's called Sever Space. I got 80 foot range for my melee.
Damn, they
Ooh,
really
yes,
popped off
yes,
on the names in these.
I played a fighter in a high level campaign, and I got to use this against the final boss
And
so much.
oh, can I? Can I read the
What
rest of the
does it do? What
abilities?
does it do?
So I get 80 foot reach on my strike, and I can either force them to teleport to me or I can teleport to them.
So you're nothing personal, kid. Fucking cuts them in half.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that's actually all of this is crazy. God, I love Paizo so much.
I think for the level 20 fighter feats, I think that's actually the best one.
That's a great feat. I don't even know which of these is my favorite from the level 18 titles for Kineticist.
They're so insane.
I think Usurp the Lunar Reigns. That made me
Yeah,
spit
that
a
was
little.
really
That was a
good.
hard thing to say. That's a great name.
Yeah.
Good
Absolutely, very
lord.
cool
Okay.
Hell of a million needles.
I somehow missed that one. A million needles. What is that combining?
No, that one's just metal. That's just.
Oh,
metal.
that's just the pure metal one. Jesus Christ.
That's one of the two. All of the level 18 ones are pure one element.
Ignite the sun.
Yeah, you get to make a little mini ball of fire that doesn't go away. And if you build your feats correctly, you can have like 2 or 3 of them active at once.
That's cursed. All right. Which of these rooms are you investigating first? We got this weird old stone library, and whatever the fuck. You guys haven't even looked at this room yet. Whatever the fuck the Dero were up to.
Well, yeah, because we kind of got attacked.
Yeah.
I
fair.
am up my kinetic gate because at this point I want to keep that up during when we get into combat.
Can someone give me a heal?
Yeah, I'll patch him up. Once we're done searching, I can patch you up.
I mean, maybe you should patch them up before we search.
That's fair.
Because it might trigger like another fight or something.
Yeah.
Oh, hey James, would you like some guidance?
Might I interest you in some guidance?
Yeah, I can do guidance now.
Oh, nice.
I don't think you can guidance yourself. So
I don't believe so.
I don't.
Not quite enough to
think
hit
so?
a 30, but it is so 2d8 plus 10.
Good lord. Wow.
That's a terrible roll. 16.
I'll take it.
I mean, hey, healing's healing.
Did anyone else take damage during that fight, or was it just me?
Sylvina did.
I did, yeah. I'm at 99 hit points.
They definitely got pretty well punished on that fight. The enemies, I mean.
I will say this: in fights where you can throw fireballs in tight quarters, it's very effective.
The funny part is I remember, so I started playing 3.5 back when I was in high school, and some of the people I learned to play with, they played old school D&D. Yeah, old fireballs used to have compression. They would conform and they would fill all the squares in a hallway or a room.
Gross.
Crazy.
So yeah, no, it was actually really a problem because typically if you did it incorrectly, you're just wiping your own party.
That is crazy.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you don't plan for the back blast, it will literally go right back the hallway and incinerate all of you.
Do you want to make a perception check in the library first, or
Yeah, we're gonna do the library first.
all right, give me a perception check in the library.
Why did I close my shit? Doing.
Ooh, that looks like a winner.
Yeah, that probably did it. Okay, that actually did it. Okay, cool. Most of the books here obviously have decayed over the ages. Only the most well-made remain. These books, all of which are written in Thessalonian, consist of a collection that is about 10 bulk in total. But when used together, they grant a +2 item bonus on any Arcana or Occultism check made to research necromancy-themed questions or to recall knowledge while investigating.
Only 10 bulk?
Also, the collection is worth 600 gold.
Yeah, that's something we'll want to schlep back. None of us really do necromancy stuff.
No. But
On
10
that-
bulk,
Like a lot.
On that 26,
10 bulk is a bunch. That's heavy as
you
hell.
see that there is an unusual tome hidden behind some of the others.
So, what have we here?
Give me an Arcana check as you pick up this strange grimoire-looking thing.
I do not have Arcana train, but I would ask Solvina and Gangini.
I would say Occultism would also work.
It's okay.
I think
That
I got it.
Genie. Got
Oh,
it.
never
All
mind.
right, well, fuck me. Never mind. All right. Well, I'm just gonna show you the text then. You start to open this book. This was known as an Undertaker's Manifest. This grim collection of spreadsheets is used by both undertakers who occasionally to avoid the notice of their more restless clients, and by industrious necromancers looking to avoid catching the notice of cemetery guards. Once per day, you can do this as a free action. If your next action is to cast a necromancy spell, the spell's casting is accompanied by a roiling cloud of shadow that spills around you, creating dim light and 30-foot emanations centered on you for 3 rounds.
That's awesome.
Hype as fuck, yeah. Absolutely sick magic item.
Right, but I have 0 necromancy spells.
Yeah, don't know
I'm
that it
assuming
benefits
James-
anyone in this party, but I guess actually, yeah. Does Tarek have
wait,
necromancy?
I might, because here's the thing. Let me look real quick.
Pretty metal magic item for sure.
Yeah, it's just fireball is not necromancy.
No. Sadly, nothing that I do is magic.
Yeah, nothing magical about it for sure.
You just threw a sun at a person.
Well,
All right,
yeah,
so
I
they
mean,
changed it because okay, I was looking.
It's some fucking
originally
what's his name? The dude from Seven Deadly Sins. Oh my god. The lion sin or whatever. The one who like conjures suns and he's like, I'm just a guy. But I'm the best guy, so I can make suns.
Yeah, okay. I thought heal might. I think in a previous version, heal was actually
Heal
coded
was
as
necromancy. And Cure Wounds was necromancy in previous versions.
Yeah, but I'm sure I have access to them, but I don't know if they're anything Tarek would use. So I could check, but I don't think it's gonna. I mean, that's cool, but I also don't know if it. We'll hang on to it for now. Might be something.
Yeah, Bending Dude's divination, so that doesn't do it either.
Now that room's done, investigating this room on the right here. A stone table runs down the center of this room, its surface cluttered with a strange array of surgical tools and alchemical supplies. Against the far eastern wall stand 5 strange stone sarcophagi. 4 of them have polished faces of stone and feature a single 7-pointed star rune in the face of each. The central sarcophagus has been shattered, and a strange green stain mars the floor under the rubble. Anyone who studies these sarcophagi could make a Arcana check as they look over them.
You know what? It's
It's the duality of man right
dichotomy of
there.
man right
yeah,
there, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Could I try occultism on it, Ben? Or is it just Arcana?
You could try occultism. I think it'd be harder to check
It might be worth hero pointing Gangini if you don't think.
It might. I'm gonna let James roll and then see.
Yeah, mine is not as good as your guys.
I'm gonna hero point it. That's better.
Yeah, that's a bit better.
That'll do. Okay, you'll crit succeed on that. Exactly, actually. So you know not only how to open the remaining 4, it's by touching the Sihedron rune points on its face in a preset order. But you also realize that any dead body placed within one of these sarcophagi will have its process of decay halted, similar to the effects of a gentle repose spell. I think you can tell also on that crit success, the other 4 have bodies in them right now.
Interesting. Is there any like name engravings on like to tell us who these people are?
Just the Sihedron, the 7-pointed star.
Are they people? Are they Dero? Like who's in here?
I mean, there's 4 Dero that were in here that you guys cleared out.
Yeah, so I'm assuming they're just Dero.
Unless these Dero were trying to wake some people up. Or did wake someone up.
I think you can tell, like, the middle one was certainly not opened properly. Like, they smashed it apart, or someone smashed it apart.
Yeah. I'm just saying, we fought some Azathoth guy that didn't seem like the rest of the Dero. What's his name? The guy that almost killed us all?
The guy gave me space nightmares?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Just saying, if there are 4 more of him in here.
That wouldn't be good.
Should probably
Just great.
We should probably check these. I'm sure it's a trap, but we can check for traps.
You make a perception check on the sarcophagi. You
If
know
you-
a
if you
bit better
want,
about
we-
what you're looking for. Now that you know what they are.
Before we risk opening them, do we want to like trap them in case they like something comes out, they like step on a trap?
I mean, I think we should make the checks that Ben suggests, yeah. Let's see.
30. Okay. You guys, I don't think you guys see any traps, so you just see how to open them.
No, what I'm saying is we lay traps so if anything pops out.
I think if we just have ready to actions if anything pops out, I think that is sufficient. I mean, that's gonna be setting traps is gonna take time, some time and effort. I don't know if we even have any supplies on us for it.
Right.
How heavy is like? Oh, you just have to do like a certain like a sequence of touches to open it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if we want to be safe, do we want to just have me use a telekinetic hand to hit the buttons? So, like, if something comes out, me and Sylvina can throw the sun at them? I mean, or we could just have, like, Roland, slash them too. I'm just throwing it out there.
I think that's
You're really
an
getting a
option.
fireball high, aren't you?
I will point out, Gentle Repose doesn't actually bring people back to life, right? It just makes it so they're easier to bring back to life.
Correct.
So I don't
It
think
either like
opening
keeps them
will bring
nice for a funeral or maintains the body so that like resurrection spells work better.
Yeah. So if we open these things, we can just kind of let the bodies decay or destroy the bodies or something, probably.
So you want to let the bodies hit the floor, I see.
I am also a little bit fireball crazed. Fireball is very fun.
I guess if they're dead, we probably shouldn't use resources on them.
I don't spend any resources.
Okay, I don't have to spend any resources on them.
We should just see what happens, but I think we should open them.
Yeah.
Tarek, what are your thoughts on this? You are the most attuned to life and nature and death and the cycle.
I would prefer to let these things go to their natural rest. So rather than leave them here in stasis, I say we open them up.
Would a boneyard lore help here at all?
Um, maybe. Give me a roll.
Oh.
I don't think you know anything more than we've already discussed.
Is everyone good where they're standing?
Sure. I'm good with it.
Yes, I don't want to be right in the door if something attacks us again.
I'm gonna crack open this one.
All right. Gangini kind of gives you the code from a distance. You press it open. As the sarcophagi opens, a malformed, utterly twisted Dero body tumbles out, spilling green preservation gel all over the floor. The body is so twisted and awful to behold, and all of you guys were very explicitly looking to get ready for this ambush. I need everyone to give me a will save as it tumbles out.
I'm gonna use a hero point. Well,
You maybe shouldn't have used the hero point.
yeah. I think I probably should have.
All right, Sylvina is sick in 3 for the next 2 minutes and just starts vomiting. Most everyone else is fine. You guys kind of retch a little bit, but it's acceptable. Okay. I would say anyone can make a much harder Arcana check on these.
Not bad.
I'm still feeling. Nope.
Are you actually puking in real life?
No.
So there's no fight. It's just a giant fart came out, right?
No, yeah, it seems like no fight. I think on the 33, Gangini, they're trying to do something with cloning.
Cloning.
Clearly not doing it well, but they're trying.
I don't like that they're trying it at all, though.
On that note, I'd say let's pause there for a bathroom break real quick.
Okay.
All right.
And we'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm back.
What was that? What was that hammer that we picked up? Is it +1 something or?
Plus
think it
one
was
striking
Void
void glass
Void
hammer.
glass hammer, yeah.
It's nothing
Correct.
crazy. I need to price it, but it's nothing too much.
Yeah.
The big things, and I mean, I think we do it when we're done with everything else, but schlepping those books of necromancy up ought to be an important one.
One of the problems I have is
600 gold.
I'm at my carry capacity.
Yeah.
What is the carry capacity of a sorcerer with 10 strength?
Probably
not
not
good.
high.
Go to your inventory.
Okay. Encumbered is 5. Okay.
At how much do you carry?
1.
Okay.
You could be encumbered for a bit. You guys got teleportation circles.
Yeah, I have 2 spare at the moment.
Do we try to crack open all the other ones and just have Sylvian and Gankini just fireball them?
Yeah, let's just, and yeah, I think we do it. I don't hope there may be something useful
mean-
inside, but I doubt it.
I can do a fireball every 12 seconds, right?
Well, even if I don't think you need to go quite so explosive, but even if we just incinerate them with cantrips and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I mean, we can skip that. Like, you incinerate the bodies here. All right.
I assume my sickened eventually wears off.
It does. This is a foul experience, but you push through.
No one's getting drunk tonight.
It's like at the
Oh.
moment, like we go to open one of them, you're ready to like do a big fireball, so you take a big breath in, and just catch a whiff of all
Gross.
that decay.
Oh. No, there will definitely be copious alcohol later. As the night, the day can still be salvaged.
Oh, I have a video that I think I have a video that showcases Sicken 3.
No.
I don't really need to see it.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
Thank you. No,
It's
we're
not
good.
No, it's not gross to see. It's just very, very funny.
No, I'm good.
All right, DM it to
It's
me. DM it to
people-
me.
It's people putting fart spray into those inflatable costumes.
Oh, I've seen videos like that. Yeah, through like the intake fan.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess we're going to this room now.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
The last one in here, as far as I'm aware.
The one with the
that we
double
haven't
doors?
been in yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can move your
I think
tokens
we've
over
explored
that way.
everywhere else, right?
Except for that mushroom room, yeah, like the fungus carpet.
Yeah, we can do. Let's do this one, and
we
then
know
we
where
can go to the.
No, we know where the fungus carpet goes. The fungus carpet connects here to here. Unless you mean like exploring in detail the fungus carpet.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, we have not yet done that.
We haven't done that, and we haven't done the orb. But we'll get to both of those eventually.
I'm fine leaving the orb to last. Also, that wand of blindness is 360 gold.
When you use all the charges, then it does it disappear?
Yeah,
or...
Wands recharge in this edition.
Okay, good.
Yeah, wands are basically once per day, and they recharge, and then you can make a roll to force them to do it a second time per day, but they might just like explode and break. All right, well, you guys can move your tokens over to the double doors.
Yeah, so I
I'm gonna
think
open, like, that gate before we open the doors.
after opening a door to some goons, Lupin is very much okay with someone else taking the lead.
That is fair.
By the way, Lupin, I have something that might actually benefit you more than me, because you're always the one opening doors usually.
Uh-huh.
I have 3 simple locks. If you want to, like, if we ever want to open a door, and there are other doors in the room, just like put locks on them. Just so we have like a warning.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, add 3 to your sheet.
Nice. Are you guys trying to stealth closer?
Try.
What is Roland's stealth score? Just wondering.
0.
Say his stealth score in his massive plate armor.
Yeah, I was expecting
think
it to
the
be
armor
a
gives a
not
negative.
great number.
It's not much better. Whereas Lupin is stealthing through time and space.
Lie like a fox.
And then okay, so, right,
Yeah, we're not a stealthy party. This is not going well.
I mean, the sounds of arcane work seem to be continuing in there.
Dero.
Check for traps.
And give me a perception check on the doors.
Keep closing my sheet. I'm not gonna waste a reroll on that. Well, what do you guys think? Oh, I rolled a 34. Never mind. Yeah, I'm definitely not wasting a
I was
reroll
about
on
to
this.
say, like, are you?
I think you can tell for sure that
suspicious?
there are people still working in there. They don't seem to be bothered by the noise in the hall.
Is the door trap?
It is not.
Alright. I want to breach. Same time?
Yep.
Alright, silently. 3, 2, 1. Oh, good god. Fireball time.
All right.
Yep.
We're gonna roll for initiative as they all whirl around.
Not great on initiative.
Ooh, well, the Magisters rolled badly.
Do those of us who didn't spend their action opening the door get a surprise round?
I think in this case it'll be pretty flat with the doors getting kicked down. You guys already got lucky on that stealth check.
All right.
We passed. Oh.
I don't know if we want a fireball because necessarily, yes, this is going to be a pain, but also at the same time, it looks like I see notes and scrolls and things that we may not want to
There are certainly
incinerate.
flammable things on the table.
Try to
All
target
right.
down the casters at least.
Yeah.
No fireballs then.
Maybe a lightning bolt angle, little more nuance.
A little more nuanced. Well, Roland is up first.
Tried once. $28. Hit.
Which one? That's on the first Magister. That'll hit. For 21.
Yeah. That's it for my turn.
All right. First guy takes the 21. Tarek.
I'll move to the other side. It'd be very funny. If I'm in the doorway, it doesn't like. Oh man, I'm trying to think about this because like I want to be able to get to do a thing, but if I do, I'm stuck in the doorway blocking both doors. So, Sylvina, Gangini, are you going to be able to? They can cast spells around me as long as they're not like, I'm not blocking line of sight, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Are you guys okay with that? I have something that I want to try and do, but it might be I will be in the way for a turn.
I'm good.
Go for it.
Don't worry about me.
I want to
Alright.
do like that. Is there a way that I can do that with Tarek being where he is?
All right, I'll move then.
All right.
Because what I'm going to do is going to be relatively destructive. You know what? Ben, if I send a lightning bolt down there, will that light everything on the shelves on fire?
I think
think?
there'd be a risk. Not guaranteed.
I think it's time you bring out the Velocipaster.
I'm thinking about. Well, I was going to bring out the Tyrannosaurus right here, and then just take a bite out of somebody. But if I do, otherwise, then if I do, then I'm blocking the entire door. All right, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna use Untamed Form, and I am going to turn into a Tyrannosaurus.
Noted. Let me see.
So large size.
Tyrant's Wrath. Tyrannid. Tyrant. Crystal Tyrannosaurus. We'll get there, guys. There, the T-Rex.
So large size. Yep, exactly that spot.
Alright, let me make it so people can control them. You're good?
Thank you. And I get, I believe, 15 temporary. I'll figure out all the administrivia, but that's all my actions though, because I moved and then 2 actions to cast.
Alright. Filling the bulk of this room, a giant dinosaur just wells up. Fucking crazy. Gangini?
Right. Oh, does that hit both of them if I do lightning bolt there?
It would also hit the shelf. I am going to give you a description as you decide. Stone shelves hold collections of books and magical equipment along the east and west walls. The tables in the center of the room, 3 circular stone ones, upon them sit partially dissected, barely humanoid bodies. They lie sprawled on the tables amid even more magical tools and medical devices. A confusing medley of scents, spices, blood, incense, and less identifiable odors fill the air.
Does any try to figure out like if any of these look different than the others?
Any of the individuals?
Yeah.
I mean, 2 of them appear to be those Magister caster ones, and 4 appear to be the Stranglers, the ones that try to choke you guys out with Acclises.
Gotcha. Oh, tell you what, I think this is a good summon elemental turn. Let's do a nursery crawler.
A what?
A nursery crawler.
Okay, let's see. Do I have a nursery crawler? Would appear that I do. I will let that be controlled. I'm gonna make a little handout real quick so you guys know what the fuck we're looking at. Because I feel like we know what a T-Rex looks like, but this thing... There we go, made a quick handout. Looks like this. This little moving stump erupt from the ground.
He's got a very annoying ranged attack. And I figure if we have a T-Rex on the front line, ranged attacks are probably pretty good. But that's my whole turn. That's a whole round action.
Alright, that guy shows up. It's gonna be the Stranglers. Centering right here. So that it's within 10 feet of the Nursery Crawler, Lupin, Gangini, and Solvina. Tarek, does your T-Rex get op attacks?
No.
Okay. This one is gonna 5-foot step this way, so it can definitely see. All 4 of them are going to cast Noise Blast in that spot. This is going to be... We're gonna go 1 round at a time. Basically, we'll be doing 4 rounds of Fortitude saves. So, Lupin, Gangini, Solvina, and the creature. Everyone give me a Fortitude save.
Was his Fortitude +6? That's not great. Okay.
Well, it's plus other bonuses. It's not just your...
All right, so...
No. My bonus is fine. The Nursery Crawler's bonus is 6.
Oh.
Lupin and Solvina and Gangini all crit succeed and take nothing. Your little summon takes 10 sonic damage.
Oh, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was.
Alright, everyone give me another one.
Yeah, hero point.
Did
Much better.
you said Lupin crit succeeded last time?
Lupin?
29.
Yeah,
29.
29 did crit succeed, yes.
Alright, I'm good with 29.
Alright, that's a success. Lupin...
Switches to crit success for me, because
Alright, then just the creature again. Takes 20 sonic damage.
Okay, he's bloodied.
Alright, and now another one.
Oh wow, I actually have to get a nat 1 to not crit succeed on this, I think. Yeah, that's crazy.
Did he pass? He might have passed.
He does pass.
Ooh.
Because even my nat 1 gets it to 19.
Alright, this time everyone succeeds. No one crit succeeds except Sylvina. But all the successes take 20 halved to 10.
I like how for Sylvina, this is just like, oh yeah, this is an average night at one of the bars.
Yep.
And one more, last one.
I mean, have you ever been to a karaoke night before?
Whoops, drop that dice. Alright, Sylvina's good. Gangini and Lupin regular pass. The creature crit fails. So, Gangini and Lupin take 12 halved to 6. The creature takes 12 doubled to 24.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Alright, the tree bursts into shards of wood.
I mean, that was just kind of unfortunate.
That was very
Yeah.
unfortunate timing.
He did take all 4 noise blasts, though.
That was pretty impressive. Alright, so that one moved. These ones did not move. Then 1, 2, 3 are going to target. One's going to target Roland. 2 are going to target Tarek with their Atlases. They are ranged. So 2 at target. 27 and 14. Wow, that.
One hits, the other definitely does not.
What is a T-Rex's athletics DC? It's like
the
10 plus
modifier
their
is-
athletics.
28 in this case.
Okay, it does not trip the T-Rex, but the T-Rex does take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Roland.
Temporary hit point.
Okay, it does not hit Roland. Alright, now it is over to Lupin.
Alright, let's see here. Let's see. I would like to. Let's see. See here. Here.
Alright.
Actually, hold up. I think I might be able to. Tell you what. Let's go and take advantage of my new swift sneaking feat. I'll
Also,
go ahead.
on a D6, chat is going to give an inspiration to... Lupin has an inspiration. A hero point.
Ooh,
So you have an extra hero
So I
point.
get back that one I just spent. Sweet.
Yes.
Oh, thank
So
you.
I was in the chat earlier, but I missed it earlier.
Thank you, mysterious chat benefactor. All right. So I'll spend 2 actions and let's see, for underhanded assault, which now with my swift sneak feat means I can move up to my full movement speed.
Nice.
So moving up to here. All right. So I'll go ahead and roll that stealth. Get the -2. So 27.
Alright, that'll work.
Alright,
It's on the
so-
injured one.
Correct.
Alright. Go ahead and roll.
All right. Come on. Ooh, 25 to hit.
Alright, 25 will hit for 11 plus sneak.
All right.
So 11.
2d6.
Plus another 6.
You roll 3d6 at this level?
Still 2d6. I believe it's level. I'll have to double check, but it's like here. But I still believe it's 2.
Okie dokie. I was just curious. I thought you'd said level 8 was where you get your third.
I do not know.
Not until level 11. So
Ooh,
I get
all right.
third. Yep. So here, and so it's like here. I will then go ahead and spend my final action to twist the knife.
All right.
2 persistent bleed.
All right. This guy is bleeding for 2.
And then that's your action, so that'll be my turn.
All right. Sylvina.
Alright. Stride. Do you guys? Well, I guess that was another. Do you guys have a preference as to which side I go for?
Try to-
There.
Try to aim for the Dero.
The spell I
Casters.
think kill the casters first. Yeah, I think try
Well,
and
I'm
get rid of
gonna
that.
hit one caster, but I can't hit both.
Yeah, I think go for the injured one.
Alright. I will hit fewer total people that way. But
I think it's worth it to try and get casters off the board.
then I'm gonna send out Flying Flame.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Like so.
All right. First Magister. Fail. Strangler next to him, crit fail. Next Strangler, fail. So,
Okay.
17.
To the ones that fail, and I guess 34 to the one that crit fails.
That one's bloodied. The Magister is bloodied. And this one takes on a 17, is above bloodied.
And that's it for me.
Alright. The Magisters. This one is going to reach out and try to grab Sylvina.
Okay.
I don't know why I rolled. You're making a roll. Give me a fortitude save. Alright, that is a pass, but not a critical pass.
All my fortitude successes become crit successes.
Is it that and your other save? Or is it only fortitude?
It's only fortitude.
Okay.
Eventually, I get one of the other two. It's kind of crazy that we get 2 of them as kineticist, but
then he is going to just try and whack you.
I mean, we are the con class, Ben.
It's true. No, I mean, that makes sense for sure. It just in my head, I was like, I thought you also had will for some reason. I knew you had the fortitude one. But 28 to whack you.
Yeah, that hits.
What's your God damn it, athletics DC? 10 plus athletics.
10 plus athletics.
Yes.
Is it 10?
Okay, nice, solid. You are definitely tripped. And you do take 8 bludgeoning.
Alright.
The other one is going to vampiric touch the dinosaur? Yeah, he'll try it.
Sorry, was that a melee attack or a spell?
The first one was a spell, if you want to react.
Yeah.
Right, he is dead.
Does he not get
Splat.
the...
He doesn't get the attack
following
on you.
attack
Yeah,
then?
I did the order of operations.
Oh,
wrong.
nice.
That's fine.
So you're not tripped, which is nice.
No, I think Ben said that he does get the attack.
No, he does not.
Oh, cool. Wonderful.
Because he would have triggered the manipulate action, would have triggered the attack before he did the attack action. Or the reaction, I mean.
I thought you meant, like, you just said in the wrong order, not...
No, you're good. I didn't think it through. And I don't think he probably would have thought it through either, to be honest. Give me a fort save on the dinosaur.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
And I'm punished for my hubris.
Would have been a pass, but not anymore. That is going to be 22 negative damage to the T-Rex, and he's going to gain some temp HP.
Okay. So that does go through my temporary hit points. So it was 22, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Then he's going to try to whack you as well. 21 against the T-Rex.
Big ol' miss.
Alright, then that is the end of his turn. Back over to Roland.
I'm muted.
Get on the floor.
I'm gonna sudden
Everybody walk
charge.
the dinosaur. Beautiful. Alright, here you sudden charging. Oh my god, what a zigzag. Alright. Dashing through the room, avoiding all the obstacles, slamming, I assume, the caster.
Yeah. I technically have flanking, right?
You do still have flanking, yes, because he's a knight's
yeah.
move away from you.
Ooh,
Low on the crit roll, but yeah, takes
that is
24.
Unfortunate on the crit roll.
Just slam into this guy. Like, the stranglers are in fucking awe as you just duck past them. Dinosaur time.
Alright.
Oh, do you have
I
another
have one
action
more
still?
attack.
Oh, sorry, that's only 2, right?
35.
Alright.
37.
That is also a crit. With a you dash across the room, slam into him with one sword attack, and then on the backswing, decapitate him. He's full dead. Brutal.
Alright, well, I was about to bite his head off, but
Level
I'll go
8
for the
was
strangler
certainly the break point of this dungeon.
Alright, it's Tromp o'clock, so first one. 28.
28 on this one. With flanking becomes a 30, which is a crit.
So that's interesting, because I have deadly D12 on this.
Oh god. His strangler's gonna get eaten. Okay, so everything, so your dice double, you double the damage after the dice, and you add an additional D12.
Is I am rolling 2d12 plus 18, and then adding another d12.
Yes, so effectively 3d12 plus 18.
$42 damage.
This thing is barely alive. It is, like, you fully rip an arm off the strangler, and part of her torso as well.
Second attack.
Okay, second attack.
No agile or anything.
Gotcha. Still a hit.
24 total.
Not a crit, but still a hit. And minimum damage, chomp this thing to death.
And then I don't have to move 10 foot.
Oh, true. 10-foot reach. Good lord.
Okay, I don't. Next level, I'll get 15-foot reach, but I'll also be huge. Yeah. Go for the one that's right in front of me.
All right.
$24.
Still a hit.
We're just really tired of these Dero at this point.
Yeah, these Dero have no idea what sort of wrath they've incurred.
Maximum damage,
Oh
21.
my lord, almost bloodying this one in one strike too.
Damn.
Good
And this
God.
is when we're not throwing fireball.
Yeah, I know, right? Jesus
So yeah, I
Christ.
picture like Tara goes to the first one, just goes like full Jurassic Park T-Rex eating the lawyer, just like hurls it around and then takes a chomp out of the second one. That's my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna slash and gust the two that are by Lupin, the two stranglers that are just south of him.
Okay, these two.
Yeah.
All right, 20 hits the first one, 34 crits the second one. The first one deals 8. It's barely alive. The second one had exactly 28 left, which was the crit damage, and dies.
Alright, cool. And then last
Jesus.
action I'll do Rally Anthem. Just Just in case they.
Yeah,
try to
just in
rebut.
case, guys.
Right?
Holy fuck.
One Dero Strangler against the world.
Oh, there's 2 left. We got 2.
There are 2 of them.
I mean, they're going down swinging for sure. Okay. So they both make an initial attack. We're gonna go piece by piece here. One on Roland, and one on Lupin. Lupin first. 27.
Yep. Even with that does meet even my boosted AC.
Okay, it's gonna be 10 bludgeoning. And then athletics DC, 10 plus athletics. For Lupin?
Yep.
No, it should be whatever 10 plus your athletics is. You don't get a roll.
Oh, sorry. 10 plus my athletics. So that would be a dirty 20 then.
Okay. It fucking trips you up and wraps you up in this rope. And then final action. It's gonna crit that. And it just starts to fucking, believe it or not, strangle you. Strangles you for 15 as it starts just choking the life out of you. You are effectively grappled as well. Alright, over to Roland. Miss. Second one. 28. I assume hits. Roland for 10 reduced to 8 because of the rallying cry on Roland. And then third attack misses. Alright. Roland takes his 8, and then it's over to Lupin.
Alright, I definitely do not like that I'm being strangled right now. So let's see. Alright, I'll go ahead and take the obvious option. I would like to attempt to escape from the grapple. Athletics, alright. 25 athletics to escape, attempt to escape.
Yep, you'll pop out. Slip the rope off yourself.
Alright. Alright, then I'll go ahead and second action. Let me see something quick. Alright. Alright. I'll attack with the Monarch. Since I did escape, I won't have to do that at a map.
Okay. You
26
just
hit.
lean forward and slit this thing's throat.
Yeah, I just imagine it's like Lupin just like he's like here, he manages to like slip out, and then just like as he does, just sort of like reaches back behind, just like swipes at the jugular.
Alright. And then last move.
Let's see here. I guess last move's not in too great shape, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stride out here into the hallway, figuring you guys got the rest of them.
Alright. Sylvina.
I'm going to start with a 1-action elemental blast air doing lightning damage.
Okay. You target her directly.
34 for 9.
That is a crit, so it's actually 18.
Alright. And then
Deep in the red.
going to sorry. Going to Ash, Strider to there, passing through the Strangler, so if they do somehow survive like a crit success, Roland has flanking.
Alright.
Really low damage.
Does crit succeed though?
All right. 36. Damn.
It was a nat 20. They don't have the
Oh, okay.
capacity without
Yeah,
that. They could not have exceeded by 10.
That, by the way, also 4d8.
Jesus. Terrible roll then. Roland.
Yeah.
You have flanking again.
What roll is flanking in? Which is the goal.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do a blunder on this one.
So gratuitous.
You didn't need it past the first part of the blender.
He's already dead.
Alright. First crit, dealing a clean 40 over what you needed. Just multiple Dero heads thumping down on the ground around this chamber.
These things didn't seem quite as durable as I expected that they might be.
I think we got a lot of power out of that last level up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
It's good to know that it seems like level 8 may be a breaking point in 2 a little bit.
Alright, that's gonna be... you guys are higher level than this encounter now, so it's not as good. It'll be 60 XP, but also a hero point.
Okay, so we are at 220.
Give me a perception check as you search through the room.
Alright, then I will ditch my form at this point.
Okay. You come out of it, blood kind of still splattering your material form. Calm down, guys. What are we doing?
Hey, you asked for a perception check.
The books and equipment on the shelves here are what... Hold on one sec. Okay. Basically what you would expect from an ancient medical laboratory, like the notes here. This is the collection. The collection is the product of several generations of Dero, who are all researching into the basic same question of why does the sun burn us? Several of the newer books incorporate discoveries they made in the clone works. As you begin to piece together various notes in Aklo, you piece together the Dero's plan to craft new cloned bodies that they could use to dwell upon the surface world and rule it without fear of the sun. But they're quite far from reaching anything close to success.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
I said I'm gonna take one of the books and right where they ask the question, I'll just put because the gods hate you.
Okay, you add that in. The books also serve as medical and anatomy references, and grant +1 item bonus while investigating to recall knowledge with medicine checks or the cultism checks.
How heavy are the books?
Concerning aberrations specifically.
Burning aberration specifically.
The collection is 8 bulk, and is worth 100 GP in all.
So if we study these once, do we get the bonus permanently? Because otherwise, those are awful heavy to look around.
I'm
just curious.
So. I guess so. It doesn't really say.
Maybe they learned the lesson from the libraries in Return, Ben.
Yeah, maybe. God, that was maybe the most unnecessary PC death I've ever seen. Like, literally, if you just hadn't... It was in Return of the Rune Lords. Basically, there was, like, an automaton that killed with a crit a character, which, literally, the automaton was so ancient that if they had just let it run for 30 more seconds, it would have run out of power forever and never been able to move. But they didn't do that, and they got crit killed, because he dove in front of it.
I don't think "they" is a fair description.
Okay.
One of us did.
They as an individual, one character just decided to dive past it, which triggered it. Like, literally the only thing that would trigger would be like, hey, like, trying to get past this point in the library without authorization. If they had just... And they could have just done it if they'd waited 30 seconds.
Was not the brightest moment.
Yeah, I would agree with that assessment.
Then again, who am I to talk?
Fair.
Yeah, miss. Go into a fucking submersible.
I mean, that was a choice.
Yeah, you're
Um,
not gonna. Yeah, we're not gonna live that one down for a while.
I mean, that was pretty crazy.
Actually, really,
Okay.
that was only on me. You went in there to make sure I didn't just die.
It's pretty much just the orb and the mushroom room.
Let's do the mushrooms. Wait, phrasing.
You don't have to do the mushrooms. That seems a bit unnecessary.
Rupon's right. I don't think it's a good idea to go eating strange mushrooms. You'd be in for a bad trip. I know from personal experience.
We'll go check it out, though. I don't remember where it is.
I'm just gonna drag you guys to that part of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Hold on. Everyone, hold on.
I do have a plan for the orb for when we have to.
Keep forgetting one of my feet. It's utterly irrelevant in this case, Ben, but I also have to forget. Lethal unarmed attacks I deliver leave bloody gouges or cause severe internal bleeding. So anytime I crit, they also take 1d4 persistent bleed damage.
Jesus Christ.
So I just have to remember that my unarmed attacks in that count as unarmed. Alright, I will take in an examination of the fungus and see if it is safe-ish for us to pass.
Alright. You should make a perception check to see?
I'm gonna use a nature check.
Okay, give me a nature check.
Oh, come on. 21.
I mean, I think same as before. You can see there's like this noxious brown sheet of fungus that's just like growing across the floor in the eastern half of this chamber.
You know what? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try my new skill feats.
Oh? Okay, hold on. It's a million paragraphs.
Yeah, it's a bit long. It's a bit long.
Okay, consult the spirits. Oh my god, that like made my eyes unfocus looking at that for a second.
It's a bit much. It's a bit much. I can do it once a day.
Can you do it with nature? Okay, so you can choose nature. Okay.
I'm choosing religion.
Okay.
Because that's the only one I'm master is religion. You choose one of them when you take the feat.
Got it. Okay. So, don't even understand. Religion reveals the presence of angelic, demonic, or other spirits in service to divine beings.
If you read down below, critical success says spirits reveal themselves to you and have helpful attitude. Only you can perceive them. They answer 3 simple questions about the environment within 100 feet of you.
Okay, so you're hoping there are like spirits here to answer questions about the fungus. Is the goal here?
Yes, just about the environment. And then I only get 1 if it's a success. If I fail, I can't contact them. And then if I crit fail, they don't like me. So they may not, and they can lie to me if I crit fail as well. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna hero point that.
So it's based on. Okay. Give me a second here. I don't think there is much of a result here on a 31.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because I don't think that'll be a crit. If I am understanding all this correctly.
Would it be a failure?
No, I think it's still a success.
Okay, successes, they're indifferent and answer only one question.
I think you kind of hear like whispers on the wind of like these elemental spirits, even from like the divine realm. What are you trying to ask them?
Are the mushrooms dangerous?
I think you hear like in whispered snatches on the wind. The brown mold is not dangerous.
Okay. I will relay that to the group, just saying, I get a feeling that the mold isn't dangerous, but the non-mold could very well be quite dangerous.
Isn't brown mold a creature?
Is it?
Would I would Roland know that?
I'm pretty sure that is one of the types of fungus. I feel like you may make like it'd be a nature check, I think, like just to see if Roland's recalled on this creature before.
Nope.
Yeah, I think sizably you're like, I don't. Mushrooms are crazy.
Can Tarek become something that can fly?
No, I thought about taking soaring shape this form. This
No, fuck
level,
that,
Well, we
T-Rex.
know what's at the other end of the mushrooms. We know what's at the other end.
Yeah, the
We've
skulls.
been at the other end. That's how the other way to get to the skulls.
Oh, fair.
The question
What?
is there anything in the mushrooms?
Can I,
Do we want to just send somebody light and just have me like tie a rope to them, and if they get like knocked out, I can just start
I'll do
yanking
it.
on the rope?
I'll do it.
But
And
you're not light.
that's true.
I think
All right.
Sylvina's probably light.
I was gonna say, I
It
think
also
I'm
has-
the correct option, unfortunately.
You are
Yes.
light and you are.
Has
Sturdy.
fortitude.
You have fortitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've probably got better fortune than I do.
Alright. Let's do
I
this.
have like just a single thing of 50-foot rope, so
Should be plenty.
like 5 feet just to tie around you.
Alright. So you're walking out on the fungus then, Sylvina? Is that what I'm getting at here?
After having a rope tied around me, yeah.
Okay. The rope is tied around you. Go ahead and mark yourself forward.
Tarek, back me up.
What's up?
Like back me up, like help
Alright,
me with
give
the
me
rope.
a reflex
Yeah.
save as you realize that the mold layer on top is but a thin layer and there is empty space underneath.
Oh dear.
That is enough. You negate the fall damage as you fall about 8 feet down to the floor. We are gonna go into combat timing now before we do anything. So everyone roll initiative.
Oh, that lined up nicely.
Alright, Sylvina, you are first. As you are in the fungus right now, especially below the sheet, give me a fortitude save. Okay, you're totally fine, and you're immune to the strange aura of the fungus down here for now.
Alright. Do I see anything down here?
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay.
Well,
Crazily enough, they rolled a 14 on stealth, so you split it on either direction with those 2 rolls.
okay.
You see stirring amid like the mold and detritus under the top layer.
Ah,
All right.
might be fireball o'clock.
I was gonna say, I think I'm probably
You see these strange. I hate how they look so much. I
send
hate hold stuff. It's
a
gross.
What?
Stuff that has like perforation holes like that. It's like trypophobia.
yeah, I'm just gonna send a solar detonation out and hit as many of them as I can.
All right. Give me 1 sec to pull up a 10-point template. Come on, roll 20. I believe in you. Where is it? All right. Oh, sorry, I put it on the GM layer. There you go.
Yeah, that's about
We have a
right.
winner.
All right, cool beans. You got it. All right, what's our crazy roll here? Okay, 26. Let me put this to the back.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not crazy good, but it's not crazy bad.
The D8s have been very fickle today.
Yeah, the D8s have been
Yeah.
real fickle. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna roll 8 D20. And your DC is 26, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're
Nice.
gonna go one at a time here. Top one fails, takes 26, looks almost bloodied. Next one in line, crit fails, takes 52.
They don't have void healing, do they?
No, they do not.
Alright, just wanted to.
However, they are weak to fire, and they each take an additional 5.
Oh.
This next guy in the row got an 11 plus his bonus. It's a failure, but not a crit failure. So another 26 plus 5. So 31.
This is some dodgy
17
fungus.
is still a failure, so 20 or 31. Basically anything that fails is gonna almost die, or crit fails almost dies, and regular fail is bloodied.
Okay.
Another crit fail, that one's almost dead. Another crit fail, that one's almost dead. Another crit fail, that one's almost dead. And this one barely fails, barely avoids the crit fail, and is bloodied.
Okay. And I'll probably just shout, pull me up!
Alright, Tarek? Just gonna leave that template up, because I feel like there might be another fireball coming.
There might be. I'll help pull Sylvina back.
Just give me an athletics check.
I'm gonna hero point that since we're getting near the end of the set.
Go for it.
Better.
I think you pull her up, no problem. Probably get her to like the edge and part way up the verticality. I think Roland will finish off.
Okay.
Unless you want to just spend another action pulling her up, then you could probably do it.
I'll do it so I can free up Roland to go swinging.
Okay. Give me one more athletics
I
check.
will say, anyone who goes in is gonna probably have to make saves to be okay.
That is very
I think
true.
it's safer just to have Gangini throw a fireball.
I will still pull you out.
Alright.
We're good.
All right, Selvina,
You're up.
up on the ledge. Roland, are you doing anything or just waiting for Gangini?
I'm gonna delay until Gangini.
Lupin, same
And
thing.
I will also, also delay until after Gangini.
Gangini, there's a template
Okay.
already up there.
Aha.
Fire in the bowl.
I think I know what the move is.
Second streaking detonation lights up the fungus. This whole place is like scoured clean.
Maybe a critical failure?
Oh, double that
Oh.
20. Let's fucking go. Let's see.
Wow, what did that roll then?
That was absolutely cracked. Success, but halves. This guy's still dead. Nat 20, good. Success for half. This one is still alive. Nat 20. This one miraculously lives. And then all three of the rest die. Oh, sorry, I forgot to kill the guy on top with actual damage there.
Do they have different numbers of health?
No.
Because of the difference in
another?
which one's saved from your fireball.
Yes. And then the crit saves are keeping some dudes alive.
The crit saves obviously.
Oh, sorry,
are-
this guy's also dead. Didn't subtract him.
That's crazy that 4 of them.
This guy should be.
Isn't
I don't
the
know
guy-
why it stayed at 1. It's not 4. That guy's dead too.
Oh, okay.
It's a guy that
Monarch.
passed after passing your initial, or not crit
Yeah,
failing
yeah,
the first
yeah.
one, and
That
then
makes
2
sense.
nat 20s is basically the only thing. All right, rolling.
I think I should go for the kill.
This is
Some of
finish him
these-
off. You have your
It's
sling
up to
too.
you.
Yeah, I'll pull up the caterwall sling and try to beam this one.
Right? Hell yeah. There's certainly no more
Caterwall.
recover from the fungus. You've burned away the sheet of that.
Let's see, caterwall. I'm gonna activate its once per day effect and do a 30-foot cone. Let's see.
Alright, 30-foot cone. I think the back one is just out of 30 feet, but those two will get in the cone.
Yeah.
So what does the cone do?
46 sonic damage, DC
Alright.
21 for.
They both fail. Go ahead and roll 4d6. I mean, this one just straight up dies. It was at like 3. This one is barely, or not barely alive. It's still kicking, but it's way below bloody now.
That's it.
All right, Lupin.
Is that 3 action? Oh, I guess you had to draw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lupin's next.
All right. All right. I am going to go ahead and stay up here on the edge, and let's see here. I'll go ahead and chuck the monarch at closest one here.
All right. That one is hit, but still alive.
Right. Second attack, same target with map. 16.
It is still up. 16 does not quite do it.
All right. And tell you what. You know what? I'll just go ahead here. Just third attack with max map.
Ooh, so
Yeah.
close.
Oh. All right. That's my turn.
I don't know. They get a turn. That's surprising.
Look, 2 of them crit succeeded on the second fireball, and 2 of them remain.
10, 20. Alright. One guy uses all 3 actions to get to here. One guy uses 1 action to get to here and tries to whip up at Lupin. 30. Definitely hits. Lupin takes 10 bludgeoning, and I need a fortitude save from him.
All right.
Great.
Alright, that is a pass. Nothing happens. It's going to use its second map attack on Roland. Definitely not. Alright, that's our turn. Sylvia.
Alright. Flying Flame. Well, first Channel Elements to open and then Flying Flame.
Okay, they both fail. And it's
11
fire, which means even though the 11 doesn't kill the top one, the additional fire weakness does. And they both die. We are out of combat. You guys get 60 experience.
Cool. Alright, I guess it's time to go deal with the orb.
To the orb.
Did you see anything beyond there?
This is the skull,
Oh.
the flaming skull room. You weren't there for that last week, but
Ah.
there's like a puzzle back there that they already
Oh,
did.
right. Yeah. There's a... It leads to an area back here where there's...
Alright, hold on, don't move yet. I'm gonna drag you guys to the edge of the underground lake.
Okay, wait a minute.
What?
We've got a door here for a reason.
Oh, you want to go to the balcony?
Yeah, I want to go to the balcony.
Okay.
Alright, so here's my suggestion. I believe, Tarek, you have the best will save, right?
Up there.
So, my suggestion is... we once again tie a rope to you. So we can pull you back if need be. And then I will give you my potion of flying.
I apologize. How much XP did we get for the last fight? I missed it.
60.
So we're at 280.
Did we get anything for loot?
No, there wasn't. It was just
Okay.
mushroom death in there.
All right.
But yeah, my idea is I give Tark my potion of flying because he is the best will save. We tie a rope to him in case anything goes wrong, and then we send him to fly over and grab it.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. I have 1 hero point remaining, so over I go.
Alright.
With 50 feet of rope. And just being mindful that we did see something lurking in the water down here.
Yep.
Yes,
sure
which
stuff
is why
in the
I'm
water.
giving you the potion of flying so that you can avoid the water.
All right. Over and across. All right. What do I see of this orb?
All right. Give me 1 sec. As you approach it. Oh yeah, I don't know if I ever show. I'll show you guys the art in a minute. I don't know if you guys ever actually saw the art of the Clockwork Songbird because you just adamantine picked your way through the door.
Where were the other pieces of it? by the way,
They're
Ben?
scattered. They're scattered around. I didn't even put them in all the places after that.
I figured not. but-
They're like on various enemies and like rewards for
Okay,
different
okay.
quests and shit like that.
Could we have sold them for stuff?
I don't think they're worth very much. I think the antiquity dealer in town might have given you a little bit of gold for it.
Yeah, I think he said he'd give us like 3 gold for each of them or something. For each
Huh.
piece. Alright, so Tarek has reached the orb, and we're
Do I
waiting
see?
on a picture of a Clockwork Songbird. Is that?
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted by the Clockwork Songbird. This is
What
what it
does
would
it
have
look-
looked like fully constructed.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's got a little clock in it.
Yeah, that's cute.
Did it open the door? Is that how it worked?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Okay. So you see this like roughly spherical mass of orange crystal. It's about the size of a human head. The sphere is opaque, but does glow from within as if containing a bright flickering flame. You can kind of feel your knowledge of the arcane swelling in its presence. I think you'd be better at understanding the occult in its presence.
All right.
What are you doing by? Just standing by it?
I'm examining it first before I touch it.
All right, give
I'd
me
like to make
a cult check. With a +1.
26.
26. Okay. You get the sense this thing could empower magic, with, like, when using a linguistic spell. It would also bestow upon you the power to cast certain spells, especially fear-based ones. However, you think that handling it carries a very intense risk. Mechanically, it'd probably let you do things, like the summon animal spell, but it would summon aberrations instead. And let you cast Phantasmal Killer.
Does it look like I can move it?
Yeah, it's definitely liftable. It's only one bulk. You hold it in one hand.
Do I have an idea of how long it would take for a side effects to take place? I don't mind selling it, but at the same time, I'm not necessarily keen on potentially long-term effects.
I mean, you think this is like a potent magical item. To the right collector, this would easily be worth like near 1,000 gold.
Eric nods. Alright, I'll...
Well, hold on. How bad are the side effects?
I guess we'll
Because
find...
I mean, those could be interesting things to do.
Yeah. How, do I know what the side effects are?
Not on a
Or
26. No. You just know that it'd be dangerous to handle it. Could grant you power, be dangerous.
Can he tie it up with the rope that we've tied to him?
I'll... Hopefully... Alright. I'll bring it back, and then I think we just put it on the ground real quick when I get over there. I'm just going to try and... There's too many different ways of poking things. I was sent here for my will save. I'll use it. I'll go ahead and pick it up.
Alright, give me a will save.
That's really irritating, because that's right in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Hey, up to you.
I'm gonna keep it, better than risking a crit fail.
Alright. You feel the strength drain out of you. Currently you feel enfeebled 2 and stupefied 1. And you feel just like so tired.
Oof, alright.
What do you do?
I'll I'll bring it over. I'll move across. I'll move across and bring it back, but then quickly set it down. Clearly, wincing, and it's like we don't want to handle that for too long.
Hell yeah.
Although I guess if I put it on the ground, do the effects go away or not?
You feel like you still feel tired. You're still enfeebled. You're not stupefied.
Eric winces. Like this thing could give some powerful magics, but boy, it's hard. If any of you more arcane inclined swords want to give it a look, because he kind of pinches the bridge of his nose, and you can tell it's clearly affecting his thoughts and stuff.
Yeah. All right, I guess.
Is it a Arcana or occultism?
Occultism is what this thing is boosting.
Okay.
Okay.
Does anyone?
Okay.
Okay, 31. Sylvina, this thing's gonna fuck up his dreams.
I'll spend it.
Do I think it's temporary or like?
Am I gonna have to remove another curse on myself this time?
Yeah.
You think the first time temporary. If you kept using it, especially the more you used its power, worse and worse. On a 31, you think that like the Hollow Star, as this thing is known, is directly pouring the influence of like the outer void onto the planet. I was gonna say the material plane, but the outer void is technically in the material plane.
Might be valuable, but in some ways I really don't want to fuck with it. We've already heard about cults and stuff that want this
Do
kind
I
of
know how Callistria feels about like that outer void?
Give me a religion check.
Can I do lore Callistria?
Sure, you can do Lord Callistria.
It is technically my highest skill at one higher than religion and society.
That is really funny. Callistria, like many of the gods, sees the outer gods as just a threat to reality. They are eldritch and unknowable and unmake reality. There is, in Callistria's mind, there is no benefit to allowing their presence upon Galarian.
Got it. Do I think I can destroy this thing? We've tried before. Or I tried before to shoot fire at it.
You did. I mean, I think
to...
you think you could destroy it if you guys like focus fire on, especially on the ground.
Right,
fire specifically was not doing a lot.
Put it inside of a bag so it doesn't roll away.
Yeah.
And we can just take turns.
I was gonna say to I'd probably say to the group, this thing it's bad. We need to get rid of it.
Yeah. Let's go inside.
I'm no longer stupefied, right?
All right. So how do we do that?
Well, we destroy it.
All right. And how do we do that?
I have a
The
source.
same way you destroy anything else.
By hitting it really hard.
Yes.
All right.
Would that hammer be more effective against this? Have we got?
I would say
glass?
yes. You would know
Breaking
that.
Void Blast.
Yeah. Even perhaps the Void Glass adding something additional. Also, just that a hammer is probably better for breaking a crystal than a sword.
Breaking hammer. And what's
By
so
the way, Ben,
armored-
the last time I shot at it, I didn't shoot at it with fire. Well, I did with fire, but it was doing piercing damage.
That is true. I think. I mean, you got a 31. I think you know mainly the presence of magical energy around it, including just like elemental powers, I would say, count as part of this for Eldritch Gods.
Okay.
Is just like it's being warped a little bit.
And I'll just let Gangini and Tarek know, like, our magic is going to be not quite so good at destroying it as Roland just hitting it.
Okay, so from the loot bag, I hand him the void glass hammer.
Yeah, just give me a sec. I gotta add all the.
Ben, do I think the enfeebled would go away if after a night's rest?
Yeah, I think you guys will be able to figure that out.
Okay. Otherwise, I have a spell for that if it comes to it. But
Oh,
No,
I
we-
also forgot to mention, Ben.
Yes.
One of my skill feats is that when attempting to recall knowledge about the tenets of my own faith, if I get a failure, I get a success instead, and if I get a success, I get a crit success.
Okay, noted.
Not super relevant, but
No, yeah, that was good to. It's good to know.
most of the religion feats are not great, but that one's not too bad.
Legend feats are fun.
It also is such that if I get a crit failure to decipher writings of a religious nature, I get a failure instead of a crit failure. So
Okay.
Should I just start making attacks until it breaks?
Give me one more attack. Okay, on that one you do crit. The crystal shatters. All of you guys, give me one last. Hold on, let me see. I believe it starts with that. All right. Everybody, give me a will save to start.
not great.
it's about the best I can do on the will save. Well, not the
I'm gonna
best I
hero
can do,
point.
but if I reroll, it's almost certainly going to be worse.
I have a spare hero point if anyone wants it.
I'll use a hero point, but that was me rolling a 10. That's me rolling a 12. Ooh.
Okay.
I guess
26 is already a failure, but
Yeah, I know, but
hopefully
I'm not going to
27.
get higher than a 13.
Yeah.
Below 27 is a failure.
The only Roland makes it.
No, Tarek, you make it as well.
Oh, below a 27.
Below
okay.
27.
Yeah, Tarek and Lupin make it, so it's just Gangini and I that fail.
Okay. That is 40 damage if you failed. 20 if you passed.
Ow.
As we all go flying against the wall.
You do. All of you, what you all see here is a brief but overwhelming vision of the world ending as an immense explosion in the sky expands to engulf Galarian, cracking it in half. However, we're going to skip past the fact that anyone who failed is frightened, 2, and anyone who passed is frightened, 1. Lupin was really the only one that needed to pass that. Or I guess crit failure would have fucked some of you too if you doubled the damage to 80. If you had reduced to 0 from that, you would be dead.
Ooh, gee.
Oh.
The fear of
Okay.
that possible apocalypse would have stopped your heart.
But I have 80 hit points.
Do you have 80? Is that your max total?
Yes.
So no matter how full Gangini was, if he had crit failed, he would be dead.
Oh. Okay.
That is, I guess the rename of it in 2E. That was Vision of Death.
It's awakening from that existential crisis.
Gather
know,
around,
the-
gather around.
The blood leaking. He's like, yeah. Lupin will come towards. He's like, hold on, Tarek. I got my own medicine here. And you see him reach for a cigarette.
I was gonna say. So Vena's probably gonna just do some quick prayers to Callistriov.
Good lord. Alright, you guys do get 80 XP for destroying the Hollow Star.
Okay.
Also, I'm stealing the Hollow Star as a name for a Necron warship at some point.
Well, that's a great
Nice.
name.
Yo, that slaps for a Necron name.
Yeah, that's a great name.
They say right. We write that down as another metal band name.
Highly recommend that everybody, even if you don't get all the way into Warhammer, just read The Infinite and Divine.
Your life will be better for it.
I'm trying to get into it, but it seems like there's so much reading that I have to do.
There is
Oh, lore wise,
so
you don't have to do shit. You can just play the game.
You don't have to do
No,
anything.
you misunderstand what I mean. I mean for the game.
The
Who's that do?
game, honestly, look, I thought the same
Everybody
thing before
heals.
I started.
Everybody heals 36.
Everyone heals 36 is the swirling, like, wind through the woods and the sea heals everyone. I mean, really, the way to do it is just to play, Nick. Like, if you play, it's the way easier way to learn. Trying to listen to everyone discuss all the abilities is not worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you will
but
not.
here's the problem. To play, I have to get mods, and I have to find a place.
Nah, just I would play online until you find an army that you like. You don't have to buy
And-
ones you don't like.
To figure out an army, I have to read.
You could start with Combat Patrol. It's like a separate game mode where there's 2 small armies, and they give you a set army list.
I don't like that. I don't like
Okay, well,
So
This is-
do,
this is-
try to provide you solutions here.
You have to realize, Ben, the same part of me that read the entire grenades list for SB is
Fair.
the part of me that Warhammer is going to be interacting with. So I
Okay,
have to
my-
take, like,
My
a weekend.
other suggestion then would be to just make a list for a 1,000 point game, not a full game.
Okay, that
that's,
I can probably do.
that's much more doable. I would
yeah,
start
Messer-
with
definitely
units
Messer
that
mode.
interest you more so than like whatever might be meta. Just find shit you think looks
Yes.
cool, and
Yes.
play
I-
one of us on TTS with like a fluffy list. Like if you did that, I would bring some like, I'd probably bring like, just I was gonna say Custodes, but that's rough for a first time player.
No, don't do that.
yeah,
Just some
It
intercessors.
sucks.
or
I would
something.
say just a real fluffy Space Marine list that kind of sucks.
I will say this.
Oh, here.
I can probably do that. I'll just take a weekend to do it.
Yeah, but just hit us up when you have a 1,000 point list. We can
Also,
run it.
But you can play whatever against me, because if I get crushed, that's fine.
Well, I think I'm not saying like I'm not trying to like play like a list that would just straight up suck. I would probably play something that is not meta in its construction, but showcases a lot of like types of units, like archetypes that you'll probably come against.
Okay. Sure.
Like
Oh,
one
I
of the
tried to heal-
phrases. Sorry, go ahead, Shell. We'll come back to this after because we're all. I think we'll
Yeah.
wrap
Yeah.
up here soon because we finished the
Yeah,
whole
I-
dungeon.
Well, I tried to heal Lupin, but I guess Tarek is shaken by all this too. He tries to put the medicinals together, but his hands are shaking.
I mean,
It's
I
okay.
could
It's
give you
okay.
guidance.
I have. I'm trying to find it. I picked this up earlier. All right. So you can't
but
right
I was
now.
not. I was not. Oh, but later. Okay.
Yeah, I say. So you can't do it again right now, but you can try a little bit later on.
Yeah. I'll maybe Tarek shakes his head. I'll patch you up when we get to town.
That's all
I
right,
think.
Shia.
I think
Doing
we
good.
try and get those books up. So because
Yeah.
At least
I
even if
mean-
we have to make a couple of trips, because like
I
those,
mean, you
I
guys
don't-
have teleportation circles. I think you can make a few
Did-
trips and get this. Get the
Did
books.
we clear this floor, Ben?
Yes, there's like literally nothing left on this floor.
Oh.
I mean, unless you want to
Then,
hop to the
yeah.
bottom of that lake and fight whatever's on the bottom, but that's up to you.
Not.
I wouldn't.
I don't feel that
particularly.
I wouldn't do it if I was you.
I'm not. I don't antagonize whatever's in the water.
Do you
There,
want to
there is
go?
a part of me that has been tempted this whole time to just throw a fireball down there, but I have been restraining myself vigorously.
Yeah,
The
don't do
water
that.
would probably stop a lot of that damage. Do you want to know what it was?
Sure.
There's like 6 big gibbering mouthers down there.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
no, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
The reason there was so many gibbering mouthers is because the cultists here, like, that was a result of the orb and them trying to do cloning research. It kept making these, like, fucked up abominations.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah, hard pass.
Yeah.
You don't want to fight
So
6
I
of them?
say-
Crazy.
I say we get the books back. We go to town. Honestly, Sylvina's probably just gonna go,
Ben,
have
what was
fun
the second?
dancing and partying for the night.
Ben, what was the second set of books? I have the books of necromancy, the Undertaker's Manifest, and the other one was I forget the last one.
Did you get the one about, like, the book set about her Lear LaRue research?
I believe we already have that one. I believe I said because she was there was one we got today.
Are you talking about, like,
It
those
was,
scribbled writings on the oubliette, the prison wall?
Yes.
That's probably it.
I can also just look. I'll look through the VOD as well, see if I forgot something.
Okay. Well, sorry, you had a question about something else on the floor?
Oh, here it is. Books also serve as medical and anatomy reference. Plans grant +1 item while using your recall knowledge for medicine or occultism concerning aberrations.
Oh, the cloning notes.
Yeah, cloning note.
Yes, you also have the cloning notes from their arcane research chamber.
All right, so we're taking all that with us. I assume we're just going back to town.
All right. In that case, we'll probably pause there then. So like we cleared the whole floor. It's a good pausing point.
Yeah, we'll take everything back to town, and I think Sylvine, I think you're right. I think it's time for a day hitting the stacks.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking excited for you guys to research Lear LaRue.
The necromancy books, I think we could probably sell, but I don't think any of us really use them.
Probably my favorite
I
part of this
have-
AP is just the concept of her in general.
Yeah, she seems really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what a play. What a play to make yourself an 8th Rune Lord. Like, give yourself your own special rune, your own magic. All that good stuff. Alright, well, for those watching, we'll be back next week. And we'll see you then.